What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. It is another lazy Sunday live stream from out of the basement. I am Justin, joined with not Nate yet,
Not quite.
but Grand Moff Tony. Hello.
How
hello.
you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks for having me back on.
Of course, of course. We had you on like maybe 5-6 months ago, something
about
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
More reveals happened. Wanted a guest.
Oh, it
Saw
was
that you were available.
very surprising week.
Yeah. Wilbon. Nate will be joining us very shortly. He said he's going to be a few minutes late. I believe he said there was like a cheer competition for his niece or something like that.
Okay.
I can't remember if that was last week or this week, but Nate will be joining us momentarily, he says. He said about 8-9 minutes ago that he'd be a few minutes late, so no biggie, because it's just the start of the stream.
Family stuff comes first.
Yeah, we'll hold it down. As we always do, let's say hello to a few people in the live chat so far. I know we already have 130 people in here, and it's not even been 4 minutes, so thank you guys so much for joining us. Got a nice little show today. Got some new reveals, some new in-hand photos.
Oh yeah, those were good. I'm looking forward to that.
Some stuff like that. What's up, Wayne Duckett, all the way from the UK? A
My old
brethren,
stomping
perhaps?
ground. Nice.
Yeah. We got Dawn in the chat, Darth Educator. Happy Lazy Sunday to you as well. What's the deal with Maroc? Is he completely discontinued? Yes. I think on fresh runs, he's done. But there was one at my local Meijer for a few months just sitting there. So, I mean, that one was just already at retail. So that's probably what you're seeing at Target.
My local Target got a wave of the Ahsoka lot in, and they didn't have Maroc with the ones that came in. So.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What's up, Tom? We got NH Guy 2009. Yeah, I saw the Paz Vizsla repack as well at Target the other day. I also saw the Mines of Mandalore, Mando.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. Yeah, lots of the Vader, lots of the Mando. None of the Paz for me yet.
I'm kind of hoping the Vader goes on sale.
I would like to get it. I'd like to get a proper New Hope Vader, but yeah, it's got to come down a bit first because I already got like 4 or 5 Vaders.
Yeah, same. I think I want to pick them up just to give to people. Just to like maybe see if I can get some people into collecting. And put out a little bait to some friends.
Look how good it is. You should do this too because I'm doing it.
Exactly. I can't wait for that to happen. Ace Barbecue Gaming, hello. Ezra, hello. Going well. What's up, Bodie? Not Obi-Wan is in the house, along with Arthur Henderson, Fig. Can't believe there are still live streams about a deadline. Exactly, Fig. Exactly. Let's see. What's up, Rena? I did see that photo. Glad to see Jake doing well.
Yeah, always good to see Jake doing stuff.
Yeah. What's up, Dill? Tom Bowling is in the chat. It might show up at Ollie's, but support your OT aliens, Tom. I got that bad boy at full price.
We will have failed the original trilogy if he ends up at Ollie's.
Yeah. What's up, Zoo Boy? Gerardo, hello. What else we got? Who else do we have? Blaine Smith, finally a stream I can join. How you boys doing? Doing well. Doing well. Ready for a great stream today. Hello, Brennan. LMC, CT41, Wilbon reporting in, All Wings report in, Red 5 standing by. What's up, Geeked Mando, Darth Muzza, Seth Nico, Hybrid Tour Views is in the chat, fellow creator, Shadow Dragon, Oppo. We got Darth Muzza has been a member for 28 months, thank you so much. What's up, Colonel Angus? Has a question for Nate. Nate will be joining us.
We'll stick a pin in it and come back to it.
Yeah. Michael G, James Vincent. Hello there, Collectibles. Thank you so much for the super sticker here from Bodie Collection. Good old 99-cent channel support. Appreciate you. Jeremy, Mr. Coffee. We got Benny, a fellow Justin. Great name. Great name, Mr. Roberts. We got Mike Case in the chat. Hello. Meal Mox. Hello. Found it in the wild. Nice. Someone made a decision in the Lego section.
Yeah.
They put it back.
Oh, I should check the Lego aisle. I've had no luck with my guys.
Yeah. Do you have that Target 2-pack?
Not yet. I went out looking for it earlier in the weekend. I had absolutely no luck with it.
Missed the pre-order on that one?
Yeah, I'm still trying to behave myself on pre-orders and not get too heavy into it,
But it was $24.99 at first. How could you say no?
I should have jumped on it while it was that.
I still can't believe they honored that price.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm proud of myself for not doing it, but I'm also disappointed for doing it too.
Do you normally do that? You go no pre-order?
I usually, I don't like to, unless it's something that I'm like, I have to get that. Like, I have to have this. Yeah. Like, then I'll slap a pre-order on it. But
okay.
Trying my best to behave.
You try to find most things in the wild, then.
Yeah, it's just so satisfying. Like, even if you're in, like, finding older figures that you missed out on, always even better when you find it on a store shelf.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that. I do like the rush.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nate isn't gone this week. He will be joining us. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in yet, honestly. He'll be here any moment. What's up, Bill? Good looking out with the clones. Oh, I must have... You're the Kentucky gentleman? I sold some of my old clones. I didn't want anymore because the new sculpt is just so good.
It's seriously good. Like, I've never been into army building, but these new clones are really, really good.
Yeah. I got rid of, like, one of the Walgreens 212th, one of the Walgreens 187th. My Phase 1s, got rid of all of them. I had 3 of the 2020s, but the 2023 is that much better.
Yeah.
It even feels better.
Yeah, even the quality of the plastic is up, so I don't know what's different, but it feels different.
Yep. What's up, Ephra? The Niall Files? Niall Files? What's up, guys? Happy Lazy Sunday. Hybrid's been a member for 30 months. No, Nate no moolah. Hey, you want to know what I say to that? Okay, he did just join, but I can't add him yet, because it's just a white screen. But he'll be joining in like 5 seconds. Yes, Nate is in the cheer squad, for sure. Commander Vero, we got Blaine, we got Lukeness Monster in the chat. Jeremy Bruno, Smetty, Power Glove, Glup Ditto.
I'm here.
We got Nate.
Hey, there he is.
I'm here. I made it.
Nate made it. Was I correct? Was this the cheer competition day?
No, that was last week. This
I
was fixing my garage door.
Ah.
Gotta fix your garage
Yep.
door. That's fair.
Yep.
So I lied, chat.
I was at the local Menards, and it was a busy Sunday there, so got stuck in line, got stuck in traffic. You know how that goes. So
Course,
I'm here now, though.
What's up, Timbo Toys? Tangy Fungus. Justin, we're the what? Oh, we're the real ones with the original price. I agree. I definitely agree. 49er Brian, big shout out. Where's 9num? Demon 888. Thought Nate was testing deepfake technology at first. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Two white guys with a goatee.
Yep.
Indistinguishable.
Yep, can't tell the difference.
Let's see. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now the stream can start.
I mean, that's facts, because we haven't really started. And I'm a quick reader. I plow through them. What's up, Quinlan Voss? All right. So Nate is here, everyone. So now the stream is worth watching. Nate is the GOAT. He's the only reason anyone shows up. Matter of fact,
Right.
I'm just
Just gonna duck out.
There we go. Now it's just me and Tony.
I'm dipping. But I have the show notes and the photos and everything, so you do need me.
That's true. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer when it comes to that.
Huda Mikulski's been a member for 31 months. That's awesome. we're getting into the 30s now that people have been supporting us month to month.
Yeah.
Doug, Jason. So, Tony, we've only had you on the stream one other time.
Mm-hmm.
So, why don't we just begin by maybe introducing yourself? Tell us a little bit about what you do on your channel.
Well, I am Grand Moff Tony, obviously. I've been doing YouTube in terms of Black Series for a little over a year now. We do a lot of toy hunts, we do a lot of fine additions to the collection, little off the cuff videos, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun since I actually started locking it down and focusing in on this because I spend a lot of time and money on this collection, so it's good to be able to share some of it and get to know other people who are collecting it as well. That's the best part. So.
Oh yeah. For sure. We are definitely fans of the Grand Moff Tony YouTube channel. Definitely recommend it.
Thank you very much.
If you need even more Black Series content in your life.
Which you do. Everybody needs more Black Series.
Of course you do. And we do have a Nightbot command for Tony! Tony.
Oh, that's pretty
cool. So we
cool.
do have your channel in the chat here, and then it's also in the description if at any point in time you guys go, this guy seems cool, I want to check out his channel.
Go see what else he's waffling on about.
Get some hand rubbing in here.
That guy needs to stop rubbing his hands.
Let's go.
Yeah. There you go. Nate, I tried adjusting this light. I put it up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I think it might be a little brighter today. Or
I'd
does
have
it
to
look
go
the same.
I mean, at a
Probably looks the
glance,
same.
I would say it looks the same.
Okay. All right.
But I'm not, I would have to compare, look at last week's stream,
True.
and figure it out from there.
You say figure it out?
Did say figure it out.
I did say that. Yeah. So I was working so hard. I'm just munching on some fruit snacks here.
Oh.
Need a little something.
Here's my water.
A nice water.
I actually don't have coffee today because we went out to breakfast this morning. So I drank my coffee there.
Hey, you always say though, dude, I'm still drinking coffee. You never drink
I
coffee
usually-
at 1 p.m.?
I usually would be, but not today. Not today.
That's because bro sleeps till 11 a.m. still.
I gotta, you realize I have to get up, make the thumbnail, get all the photos ready, schedule the stream. I got up at 9:30 a.m. Central
Ooh.
Time today.
That's
pretty
early
good.
for you.
For a weekend.
That's
pretty
early for you.
That's earlier than I did.
good. Exactly.
But see, Tony, you get a pass. I have to
Yeah.
give Justin shit.
Yeah, Sunday's my day.
It's lazy Sunday, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, but I had a bunch of stuff to do today, so I've been up for quite some time. I had to have the plumber out because my freaking bathtub was clogged.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I saw you ordering some stuff on Amazon. I'm like, uh-oh, something's going on
What's
yeah.
happened?
at Nate's household.
It was bad, and like I have my own snake, and I'm generally fairly handy, but the clog was just too deep. I couldn't reach it with my snake, so I had to call in the professionals.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh no, I got 4 packs loaded up right here of the Welch's fruit snacks. We used to have these at the movie theater, and it was like one of the few things that they did in inventory, so we would just always eat them all day long.
yep, those kids' trays. Remember when we had Swedish fish on those bad boys?
But those were the days. Do you remember when we had salsa?
Salsa? I might not have been there. I joined
Oh,
in
man.
2013, so I might have been after my time.
Man, we used to have salsa for the nachos. That was truly something. And then they
we
got
do.
rid of them.
We do have a brand new channel member, Kozel Goman. Kozel Goman, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Thank you so much for joining the channel membership. It is undeniably the #1 way to support us in a more direct way if you guys are so able to. No pressure, but we highly appreciate all of our channel memberships.
I like Zach's comment.
Oh, sorry.
I've already worked 2 full shifts by 11. I just got off a 128-hour unpaid shift. You got soft hands, brother.
I do.
You can see my baby calluses. Little baby ones.
I do have soft. I got the
I have
typing
tiny
hands.
little hands. Tiny hands.
But I
Yep.
but I also moisturize because moisturizing is important.
Very
so I don't
true.
I don't let my calluses get the best of me.
That's true. All right, guys. So in the world of Star Wars Black Series, we had some things in the pipeline that were getting pretty old. In all honesty, I was like, "Where are these things?" And so we have two new reveals, like brand new reveals to go over today. And before we even get into them, I want to say I'm very happy they got these out of the way because we were kind of speculating in the Discord that they were kind of going to like waste time in the May 4th stream, which is upcoming. I'm sure they're going to do an event on May 3rd or 4th, Friday or Saturday. What pronunciation?
For our new member, it's Cause Lego Man.
Cause Lego Man. Oh.
Oh.
I will say reading is hard. Sometimes when the usernames come up in the moment, I'm like,
What did
This
I say?
guy said
Kozel
this.
Goldman?
I'm like, no idea.
I kind of like Kozel Goldman now.
Kozel
man.
Goldman.
It does have a nice. It's got a proper like background Cantina character named like sound to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to it, Fig. But I'm glad that we got these two reveals and we kind of just got them out of the way because it's like one of those things where it's mostly reuse. So now I'm thinking like May 4th is going to be some bangers. So let's just jump right into the news, going with our first reveal of the day. Gotta change the, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. We have R5-D4, BD72, and two pit droids. So this is like a multi-pack. This is Target exclusive. Both of these are Target exclusive. And yeah, it's a nice little multi-pack. Of course, the thing that is different about this is the R5 has some rocket boosters here.
For
and the
reasons.
pit droids are different.
Seriously cool. I love it.
Yeah. So this is kind of like a Peli Moto's gang sort of multi-pack. 'cause
And
she had
yet,
the
no
BD
Pelly
in it.
figure.
True.
Yeah. Is it coming? Maybe.
I feel like it's got to be. I could totally see because there is a third pit droid in the Pelimoto scenes.
Like
So-
a twin pack.
Yeah, they could do something like that, or maybe include a pit droid with her because what else is she gonna come with? Like,
Right.
she's definitely like one of those figures that strikes me as, they would just put her in the box with nothing.
Maybe Grogu again.
Oh, please no! I have plenty.
What's up, Zavi? Yeah, and the set is another instance of the press release being wrong. The press release said 50, went up for pre-order on Target's website for $44.99. And I'll say this is a banger of a set. This is a pickup all day for me.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, I've been walking away from the single pack R5, and I couldn't even figure out why. Because like I do want it, but I don't want it right now. And then this dropped this week, and I was like, that's why I've been walking away from it. I remember now. I remember seeing this.
Yeah, which there is a differentiation technically on this R5 and then the single release, which we will get into that after we get through these photos. But the pit droids, I do think are pretty cool. I like this set because R5's going to the Star Wars 77 shelf. Pit droids are going to Phantom Menace. Like, I'm not even necessarily picking this up for the Mandoverse element. BD, he'll just go somewhere. But yeah, the pit droids are cool. Previously, these were only available. There was only one pit droid previously, and it was locked behind a $75 droid depot pack on Galaxy's Edge. So this will be my first pit droid. How about you guys?
Oh yeah, be the first one for me. I never pulled the trigger on the big set, and if I'm remembering rightly, the pit droids do fold up, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, it looks like they have like
Oh yeah, proper like deep cuts in there.
Oh yeah. Yep. I never pulled the trigger on that set either. It was just too expensive, and the only thing I wanted out of the set was the pit droids, because I think it came with like a K2 droid, and it was like a B1 as well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I just couldn't justify it. But this is perfect, and even though I do have the single release R5, I'm absolutely still picking this setup, because now I'm just gonna weather my other R5, and he'll go right with the A New Hope figures, and he'll look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, 49er. There's been some rhetoric about the price that I kind of don't agree with, honestly. I think, if anything, this is a deal, and I feel like I'm going crazy, but the more I, like, broke it down, I'm like, no, like, this is correct. So let's look back here. So $44.99, we'll just call that $45. If you're looking at this, and we're just using modern Black Series prices, here we go, guys. R5D4 is a $25 figure. Astromech droids have always been a full price figure since 2013 with R2D2. They've always been a standardly priced figure.
Right.
So this is $25. That means the rest of this is $20. Even if you weren't counting BD as anything, like, even if you're completely ignoring BD, that would make these pit droids $10 each, and I'm like, that's fine, like, $10 pit droids, but then add all these accessories, and, like, you get the rocket boosters, and you do get the BD droid. I'm like, I think it's actually easily worth it, whereas I've seen a lot of, like, highly negative, like, are they insane? Like, $45 for this? I'm like, bro, the R5 by itself is $25.
Right.
Yeah.
And the pit droids were locked behind a $75 Galaxy's Edge. So even if you pieced out that Galaxy's Edge droid depot pack, if you piece those out, the pit droid was above $10, when you're going per figure. So even if you're not counting the pit droid, that's like $10 a pit droid, which is a better value than the single pit droid that was in the $75 droid depot pack.
And then you only got the one in there anyway. Who wants one pit droid?
Right. So I'm just like, this is actually kind of a discount. Like, it's actually almost cheaper. It is cheaper than the other avenue of getting a pit droid.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the R5 shaves off $25 right off the total price. So that only leaves $20 of value in the rest of the box. And I think it's easily there with the pit droids and the BD and the rocket boosters. Like,
I was going to say, the rocket boosters got me. I was like, I didn't see rocket boosters in the single pack release. So I'm like, that's happening.
Yep. What's up, Darth Bennett? Yeah, the only thing that sticks out to me, at least in terms of R5, is I don't see the motivator piece included with this version.
Yeah, I should have got that picture, but real quick, I could pull up a picture just to show you guys the difference, because there is a different accessory. R5. But yes, you are correct. That is like the only thing that's different. Let me find a picture of the box.
I definitely think we'll be getting R2 with the rocket booster effects. Because and Rena said, has anyone tried to remove the sides on the new Astromechs?
They're there. They're there. Someone in the Discord, Bat Diesel, Late Night Collectibles, they kind of peeled off the R2 panels, and there is that sculpt. Like they designed it knowing that they could release it later with the effects, for sure.
They are glued on, but, I mean...
I might look in the Discord and see if I can get that.
I mean, you could just soak it in hot water for a while. That glue will loosen up.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't see that being a huge issue if you really wanted to soak your R2 and remove the panels. Or just wait, because I think this definitely confirms we'll get another R2 with the rocket boosters included. No questions asked.
Yeah. So
Stick
you
him
are
in the
right.
All-Star line or something.
This is the accessory that technically differentiates the original is the bad motivator that you plug in like right up here. Like how it pops out like in the movie. Other than that, I believe the accessory like these are the same.
Pretty sure. Actually,
Yeah.
Got some slight paint differences, have they?
yeah.
There might be some paint differences,
Yeah.
but I think they're the same accessories. Now I'm like going crazy. Like we had. Yeah. So okay, the bad motivator should be the only thing that's different. So yeah, if you guys like, I know that people have bought the R5 already. What I will say to this though is that this was pipelined before the R5 actually dropped. So
Right.
if you've been paying attention, you would have known that this was pipeline. It's not like Balin's Skull parentheses mercenary. That was not pipelined. And then they dropped the original one, and then a couple months later they dropped the better version. That is not what this is, because this was pipelined before the single release. So if you truly were paying attention, for example, like we all knew not to buy the single release because we knew this multi-pack was coming.
Yeah.
Unless you're like me and you're a plastic crackhead, and I saw R5 swinging on the peg, and I was like, okay.
Can't just leave him there. He's all alone.
I'm like, he's got to go. But actually, you know,
It's
I
not
am
another R5. You should
I
have
am-
bought the single.
Yeah, true. I am the other, you know, for me, it's like, this doesn't come with the motivator piece. So that automatically, to me, made picking up the single release worth it. Because that's the most famous thing that R5 is known for, is having the faulty motivator piece. So now I'm just genuinely excited to weather up that single release version, make him nice and dirty like he was in A New Hope, and have the motivator piece, you know, sticking out of the back.
top.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, what's up, Commander Marsh? So yeah, I fully support this set. I don't agree with the price outrage, because if you piece it out, it totally makes sense to me. Again, you just have to remember that R5 is a $25 figure, so that shaves off $25 off the price, and you're left with $20. Which for two pit droids, definitely worth it to me. $10 a pit droid, and that's not counting BD. So like, I'm buying.
Easy.
These went up for pre-order, right? Or did they not?
They did.
They did.
Yeah, I think I saw something on Yakface saying they got on pre-order.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Target exclusive set. I don't know if we've said that or not either.
Yeah. I
But
think we
this is
said it at the beginning.
this is Target exclusive.
Let me open up the Discord. I want to see if someone in the Discord can send that picture of the R2 without the panels on. That'd be great. Help out the stream, man. Help out the stream.
Because I did wonder when I got the new one, because I never had the original R2 because I didn't get into the game soon enough. I wondered if the new one could still pop them off for the jetpacks, but I didn't know how to do it, so I didn't know how the mechanics worked. I didn't take the time to look it up.
Let's see. I'm gonna find this. I knew who it was.
That's fair, Rena. Should have definitely just been in a New Hope box. But then they would have had to weather it. And if it, because that's how they, you know, skirted by with the Mando boxes. He's slightly cleaner in Mando.
Why isn't the search function working on Discord?
Boomer. Come on, Justin.
Here it is.
Get with it.
I'm like filtering their all their messages. Here we go. I found them. This is why you join our Discord. We do those deep dives. Shout out to Late Night Collectibles. So as you can see, like this blue piece right here, it's glued on, but they do have like the notches where there's probably going to be an R2 release with the flame effects.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I say, bring it on. I'll buy that one too.
Yeah. And I need as many R2s as I can get my hands on.
Yeah, like now that I have the model kit and stuff, and it's like, okay, I have the new Black Series one, I have the model kit. I'm like, ooh, like I can put one on the Tantive 4. I could put one on the Clone Wars like display with Anakin.
That's the
So now
great
I'm
thing
like,
about.
let's get more. Like
Yeah.
I'm down for more R2s,
I
honestly.
was gonna say R2's literally in every Star Wars movie, so
Yeah.
he could go in every display that you have.
Yep. The only one that I had for the longest time was the Dirty Dagobah one, and now I'm just thinking, well, I can just put that one a little further back on the shelf, so it looks like he's just really far away.
Right. Do a little perspective. So
Yeah.
yeah. And even if they did a new R2 Dagobah on the new body, I'd buy that again.
Oh yeah, easily.
Straight up.
I don't know if I can get in trouble for showing this, but it's all Zooboy's fault. It's all Zooboy's fault. But I have seen an image of what some people are calling a factory leak.
Yeah.
So this seemingly looks like Enoch.
It's very familiar armor.
This kind of looks like a Mando warrior from the Covert instead of the Night Owls.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like Pelly.
It does kind of. I was trying to put my finger on who it looked. It does kind of look like Pelly.
What the? Yeah. I got to be careful with Wilbon in the chat.
Wilbon's going to be Kiati posting soon enough.
Yeah.
I like Zach's idea. R2 with the rocket boosters, SD, and Super Battle Droid 2-pack.
Yeah.
Easy.
That'd be sick.
You stupid little Astro Droid.
Yeah. But this is pretty cool if this is true, because it's a nice little look at Captain Enoch. And more Mandos like this are rumored to be coming. I know some people were a little disappointed with our next reveal because it's yet another blue Mando, but it is
Right.
confirmed that more of these like unique ones from the Covert are coming.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be fun. We're gonna get blacklisted now that we showed this. I feel like we already were. So who
I was
cares?
going to say, we already were, so
Yeah.
nothing new here.
Yep. All right. Moving on, boys. We had. I know Nate's gonna get hyped on this one. Another blue Mando, Nate.
I mean, I
It's
don't know
like,
what
I
you
love
I don't know what you want from me. It's team building.
Yep. You're a bluer. We got cloners and we got bluers. That's Nate. Leaking harder than my ceiling.
Might want to
Hey.
get that fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, Zoo.
Yeah.
I don't know where that photo came from or how you got it, but I have seen it floating around. So yeah. So we have the Mandalorian Privateer, which was the previously pipelined Mandalorian warrior, where we knew from the pipeline image, like, okay, it's just like the Mandos that look like axe woves.
Right.
So here it is. It's pretty much exactly what we thought it was going to be. You got the new packaging here, which I guess that we should point that out. This multipack still has the slant,
Ooh.
so that's something to point out. And then this one is the new packaging. So it appears to be axe woves, different belt. I know it's similar to like Bo and Casca, but this has got to be bigger. So this is different for a male Mando.
Yeah, and the strap is on the outside of the leg too. And I think on Casca the strap is goes under the armor. If I am thinking correctly.
Wait, why do you hate that, Luke? I think it's sick.
Yeah, I think it spices it up a little bit, if I'm going to be honest. Cheapens the look.
I don't know. I think it enhances. Jump on the stream right now. Live debate.
Yeah.
Live
Get
debate.
your ass in here.
Get your ass in here. So how are you guys feeling about this one?
I mean, it's similar to the Fleet Commander that came out a little while back. I'm like, if I see it and I'm having a dry month, I might grab it. It's not one that I'm going to go out actively looking for.
I mean, you know me, I'm in. I pre-ordered it, so
In all the way.
yep. I like the blue Mandos. I'm not tired of the blue Mandos. I like adding to all of the, Death Watch, Night Owl kind of display. I don't think there's anything wrong with having matching colors. Now, do I want different colored Mandos? Of course. That goes without saying. But I'm personally not tired of the blue Mandos, and I actually really like the way this one looks. I like the little bit of silver on the T-visor. The white stripe across the helmet looks nice. It's on the Death Watch Mando body, so you know it's going to be a fun figure to play with.
Yeah,
One pistol. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but
it's a cool pose.
yeah, I will buy as many Mandalorians that they want to put on the Death Watch Mandalorian body as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
So for me, you guys know I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of burnt out on the blue Mandos. To me, Mando warriors are not stormtroopers or battle droids or clone troopers. I just don't feel the need to army build the Legion. However, it does just get annoying that we go through the same process every time when it's like, this was previously pipelined, we got the image, this is an army builder. And in a lot of ways, it's no different than a clone or a battle droid or a stormtrooper. It's just another troop builder. It's an army builder. And it's exclusive. It's the easiest thing to ignore. It's the easiest thing to pass on. To me, I think this is a fine release. It's exactly what the pipeline image was, so I'm not surprised that it looks like Axe Woves. I do agree with you, Nate. I like the white stripe and I like the silver on the mask. Some people were hating on the bright, it is a very saturated, juicy blue. I kind of dig it though.
I do kind of like the two-tone of blue that they've got on the chest plate there. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I didn't even... Oh.
Either that or... I mean, I'm colorblind. I could be wrong.
Oh.
No,
It looks...
it is
does
two-tone.
look. Yeah, it
is.
definitely does.
It's like the gauntlets look a little bit darker, and then obviously the knee pads are a little bit brighter.
Yeah, I kind of dig the colors. I know some people were saying they wanted like the darker blue. Yeah, we got the Fortnite Slurp Juice Mando. Yeah, I agree with Wilbon. So it's a fine release. It's an army builder. It doesn't insult me. It doesn't offend me. It's a Mando troop builder. And a great pick for exclusives. Because as always, I don't want the super desirable new sculpt, new character to be an exclusive.
Right.
And I mean, if there's a mold that they're going to get a lot of mileage out of, it should be the Death Watch Mando mold, because it's one of the best they've done.
Oh, yeah. Is the jetpack smaller?
I don't think so. Maybe a little bit.
It's got some paint on it.
Yeah, we got some navy blue.
And
on
some
here.
silver.
Got some silver.
Hot dog.
Hey, there's even silver on the back.
What?
Value.
Yeah. I kind of like, where's that shot? Where's
I've
the
changed
side
my
shot?
mind. Instant pickup.
Yeah.
Pick up cuz paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like these tiny little stripes too. And then we have a hit of like orangish, maybe blood orange, reddish. I think it looks good. I'm just a little burnt out on the blue Mandos, and I just don't feel the need to army build these.
Well, yeah, I mean, just picking up one of each, I think is more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Obi-Wan. I'm actually selling my entire collection because of this reveal.
Yeah.
That's like the new phenomenon that I don't understand is like a reveal happens that people don't like, and then you read the comments and they're like, yeah, I'm selling my entire collection. As if you're not able to appreciate what you currently have because they revealed a repaint.
Well, they're teaching Hasbro a lesson.
Oh, yeah. And they're definitely listening.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh, random user, I hate Star Wars, is selling their entire Black Series collection on eBay. Wait till they find out they're not going to get a good return on that investment.
Yeah, you would actually lose money. Or no.
I would say
Well,
generally.
Generally, you would have to piece out, like, your entire collection. That's not
Yeah.
going to happen. You're going to be doing lots. You're going to be doing a lot of lots if you went to sell your entire collection.
A lot of lots.
I think when I sold off my Transformers collection a few years back, the only ones that I could have made money on, I couldn't part with. So I just kept them and sold everything else at retail and called it good.
Yeah, Glub.
Lots
This
and
is my second selfie series figure, but it's going to be mass released.
Belt looks cooler with more pouches. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this tactical belt. I think visually this is probably one of the coolest ones they've done. Like I really dig the juicier blues on this one. But I'm still passing on it unless it goes on clearance at Target.
Mike says, I put my entire Black Series collection into Action Figure 411. I only have $110 in profit.
Wow.
Great investment, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, investing in action figures as a way to make money, bad idea.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Very stupid.
Buy some stocks. Don't buy the figgies.
Yeah. But it should be weathered. I think it is a bit. Like we have some scrapage.
There's a little bits of scrapage.
I do like the dings and scratches. It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
it's going to be dot matrix.
Yeah.
but,
Right.
You know.
And I'll say something here. I'm glad the helmet's not removable.
Oh, same.
Like
Who would you want under there?
and
Like it's just some random extra.
I was gonna say, think about the fleet commander. Does anyone out there display the fleet commander with the helmet off? And if so, you're probably a serial killer.
and like at least he has scenes without his helmet on. This guy's just a trooper.
yeah.
I'm honestly, I almost want to say I'd rather have, like, I almost want Hasbro to revert back to just ball jointed heads instead of doing removable helmets. Like, I just want a solid helmet sculpt with a ball joint. Unless it's like Captain Rex or like, you know, someone who has their helmet off. But for army builders, like even the clone grunts, I don't need that head.
Nah.
I'd
don't
rather
really-
get a solid helmet sculpt.
Like if it's a specific character, like one of the ARC Trooper guys, I'll have
Yeah.
their helmets off. But regular guys, no, just leave the helmet on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Luke's telling on himself.
Luke very commonly goes the no helmet route, though. And it's usually because he has some expertly made...
Oh yeah, he's
Head.
had a
Yeah.
legit artist go in and
Yeah.
make it look photorealistic.
Right.
Oh, Zoo Boy 2. Zoo Boy 2. And he swears he's not a serial killer. I don't know.
Show me every aspect of your basement right now. I want to see in the crawl space.
Well, I don't think... Or no, they would have. That's California who doesn't have basements. My bad. I think Florida
Yeah.
would have basements.
I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
because of the flooding?
I was
Or
going to say, maybe not.
hurricanes?
I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about housing.
Yeah, right.
Nope, no clue whatsoever.
I'll show you guys my crawl space. It's filled with boxes of action figures.
Oh, so it is no basement.
Yeah, no basements.
Probably because of all the flooding that could happen.
I would imagine so. I mean, in our area, the flooding is pretty rampant as well, being so close to the lake.
Yeah, and it's like we get a lot of rain in this area. Yeah, we have noticed that, and they're always at an insane price. Which,
If they
like,
were-
I kind of am like, what's Big Bad doing? With some
I don't
of
know.
those?
I think if I miss out on a convention exclusive in the future, I'm just going to pop across the border to that GameStop in Canada because they seem to get them all like 6 months later down the line. Like, I'll just grab them from there.
Right.
True, I do like a lot of Grand Moff Tony's vlogs where sometimes he just crosses the border into Canada and goes to Toys R Us. I'm like,
Yeah.
that must be fun.
Just pop over, go to Toys R Us, go, oh, that's why they went out of business. They're way too expensive.
Right. Everyone misses Toys R Us, but then you think about all the times like you went into Toys R Us, they had what you wanted, but it was
Didn't pick it up.
$5 or $10 more than it would be anywhere else.
Right. We're almost at 300 people in here. We're at 295. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure to hit like. We're at 87 likes currently. We like to hit 100 before that first hour. So you got 12 minutes. You got 12 minutes.
Oh, and I will say, because I'm looking at Big Bad's Black Series listings right now, Casca doesn't even have the strap on her belt. So that is a slightly... It has to be at least a slightly new tool for that belt.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it looks similar to their belts, but I mean, if it's bigger, it has to be a separate tool.
Yeah, it's different from Axe's too. Axe has a different belt, so new belt. New belt confirmed.
That does make sense, because I'm remembering I just popped the thighs off of a Casca figure to fix the shin a little while back, and there's no straps or anything down there.
Yeah. Well, look at that. We win.
Taking a little look-see here.
And I'm trying to see if there's any new SDCC sets on Big Bad. Just to see if anything popped
They're
up.
usually like hidden. Like you know how broken they're.
Right. Now the Cantina Showdown set's sold out.
Ooh.
Got to scroll through all the helmets.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt set's sold out.
Gosh.
They have the Obi-Wan with the hologram Leia for $90. Who's jumping on that?
Yeah, who's pouncing?
And Cad Bane and Toto 360s sold out. That's the thing, though, is like they've like all of the important ones are sold out. Like even when they were put up for a significant increase in price, they still sold out. Boba Fett in disguise sold out. Didn't they? Yeah, because they had Darth Vader Duel's End on their website, and it was like $50, and it's sold.
Bastila is in stock.
Hey, get Bastila while you can.
That's a solid figure, the Bastila.
Big Bad kind of scalping. Kind of scalping at that price. What's going on there?
Big Bad's always scalped, bro.
Dude, like seriously.
It's literally nothing new.
There are some instances where I'm like, man, this is like straight up traditional style scalping. I forgot the most recent example, but we were talking about it a little bit.
I mean, I think they do this with HasLabs a lot, which is technically not scalping, but they clearly buy a lot of the HasLabs up front, and then they stagger putting the inventory on the website.
Yeah.
Like they've done it for like the Sentinel, where like they put it up for, $600, and then a few months later, $800,
Yeah.
So they clearly hold on to inventory and just kind of put it up periodically.
They like know that, the value is going to go up on this, so let's hold it up.
Which, I mean, they are a business. They're trying to make money.
Yeah.
Of course.
And action figure profits, the profit margin on figures is next to nothing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's crazy. That's,
all right.
Bastila's in stock. Cad Bane Baraka.
Ooh.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, so I wanted to give this person proper credit. This is their Twitter handle right here.
Not going to have
There
a
you go.
go at pronouncing that one.
No. Gotta give them proper credit over here on Twitter. So let's just jump into these. We got some in-hand pics of the Destroyer droid, the Droidica. Look how thick this box is.
That is a chunky box.
It's kind of absurd,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
And it has the angle, so...
It's like I'm trying to imagine it hanging on a hook and not just looking utterly ridiculous.
Right. So we have some out-of-package shots. I do like how the head kind of... You can do that with the head. You can move it down and forward.
Mm-hmm.
I like articulation. Got some ball mode pics. Where you can
Love the color on the armor. It's great.
Yeah. I love
Not
that
really going to
color.
be able to roll. 0 out of 10, canceling my pre-order.
Yeah. It almost kind of looks like it's at the end of the rolling cycle and it's about to transform.
Yep.
That's kind of what it looks like, which I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Because like from the front, it looks like it's rolling.
right.
Just look at all these intricate, like little pieces and sculpting. I can't wait. And we do have our bits of silver
Oof.
Nice.
in between some of the little, like, I don't know, pistons or whatever you would call those.
Yeah, this is looking to be another banger here. I'm really surprised at the articulation. It looks like this thing is going to be able to move really well.
Yeah, and they included it next to a skinny Pepsi can for scaling. No figure, just a Pepsi
Just
can.
a skinny.
Yeah. Why put it next to a figure when you could put it next to a Pepsi can? The thing that everyone is wondering about.
And I don't think I've ever seen a Pepsi can like that before, so I have no idea, for context, what size that is.
It's clearly like some like foreign Pepsi can.
The Watcher says he's not paying $35 or whatever for this at all. I'm going $33. I mean, we already know the price. It's $33.99. I pre-ordered 2. This is easily. I mean, it's a Droideka.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm
enough
in.
said.
Yep.
Yep.
I pre-ordered 2.
I think I'm gonna stop at 2. How about you, Tony?
Yeah, I'll definitely get the one, and then I'll definitely probably go out and grab a second, but I wouldn't be buying a whole squad of these guys. Just one to have him standing and one to have him rolled up.
Yeah. Does it hit the gritty though? Nate will find a way.
I can make it happen. I will
Nate?
definitely make it happen.
Nate will find a way.
Yeah,
And
and plus we also have to brace for potential repaints too.
Yeah.
So, stopping at 2 for this version, because there's probably going to be some other versions coming down the road that
Yeah.
we'll probably want to put on the shelf.
A Jedi Survivor one. We might even get a Battlefront like training droideka. They've got that skin that you can put on, where it's all like white with targets on it.
Savage is buying 10.
Sheesh.
I want to see that whenever you get those sets up. Set up. Yeah, but prequel era representation, this is easily, as we've always said, we say it every week, the prequel era is the most underrepresented era of the line. This is like a common sense no-brainer. I mean, it's the Destroyer Droid. We got the Super Battle Droid and the Destroyer Droid in the same year. They're turning a new leaf on the prequel stuff, so I'm here all day, supporting it all day.
Yep. This is what we want. This is what we've been asking for years. More prequel figures, more droids. Here it is. So, yeah, we're pulling up for this one. We're definitely pulling up.
Gotta get some separatists on the shelf.
Yeah, we've gone about 10 years in the line just having B1 battle droids. It's nice to finally get some of the other separatist droids. It's about time.
And you are right, Brennan. And we do have that detail on the eyes and the nose. Because it kind of has that insect, like, little sensor thing going on. Commando Droid next. Let's go.
Yep.
I would seriously pick up, like, 5.
Oh yeah, I'd get a whole squad
Or
of
something,
commandos.
The Commander Droids are just so cool. Especially, they're always in a squad, too. Like, there's never just, like, one Commando Droid. I feel like they always pull up in a squad. So I would get that for sure. Then we have, for the first time ever, you guys, we have an official packaging shot from Hasbro.
Finally.
I feel like every week now we've made like slightly more progress. I'm like, oh, that's a good sign. Oh, someone has it in hand. That's a good sign. Oh, Hasbro. I don't know where these came from. I still don't know where these came from, but we have what are clearly official promo shots for Ki Adi Mundi in the box, because they revealed official promo shots of the figure, but the package was missing. What was it, like 6 months ago? We had the leak of the person who had it in hand somehow, some way.
Right.
So we knew the box was Attack of the Clones, but now we have official shots for Ki-Adi Mundi in the box. And look at the mural. Bro
love that
thinks he's
mural.
the main character.
I love that because it's in an Attack of the Clones box, it has the red coming up, so he just looks like he has a red lightsaber.
Yeah, Kiadi-Mundi's gone
and-
dark.
And is also in a randomly, like, villainous pose.
Right,
Yeah.
like, look at that man.
I'm pretty sure is that the exact same pose that Balin's standing in?
They're like, yeah, he's a villain. They're going with the theory that Kiadi is the one that caused all of the events to happen.
Yeah. And he thinks he's the main character in this pose. Like, bro, you're not. You get gunned down in 5 seconds. Like, you do not deserve to be hitting this pose. I'm sorry, Key. But get that out of here. But we do have Frederick Thor on Facebook. Says, I just got my hands on this beauty today. Lives in Denmark. So, and you are right, Riley. It has not gone up for pre-order unless it's just a really small third-party retailer. Like, I know, like, there's some out there. They've been sending the links. They're not like the big three, like Big Bad or Entertainment Earth yet.
Mm-hmm.
But Toy Snowman has this up for pre-order. So if you're in Canada, but yeah, let's take a look. So they have some in-hand shots of Kiadi himself. Get another look at that mural.
So serious.
And yeah, I didn't even think about that, Nate. Like, he straight up has a red lightsaber.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It kind of looks odd.
It's very villainous
Yeah.
mural art.
And here we go. We got some shots.
Oh, he looks so great.
Yeah. Does he have hair up there?
Yeah, he's
He's got
hair.
kind of like a little top knot thing going on
Yeah.
the top.
You don't
I don't
remember
know why I never thought about that.
in like 2D Clone Wars, you could see the top knot really well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I wondered if he does actually have the ponytail on like the figure. Is there back shots of this figure?
There's not. It's just these.
Hmm.
You know how in-hand shots go.
Right.
No hate to Frederick, but
Hey, at least they're in
give us
focus.
more.
And,
They are in
yeah.
focus.
and in HD.
And it's
So-
like a light box, or this
Yeah.
could be a microwave with a paper towel in it, but it works. Like, I kind of think this is paper towel.
Oh yeah, it's got kind of a paper towel texture. Because I was just thinking, like, I appreciate the light box. It looks really cool, but
It's the microwave.
It's a
with paper
microwave.
towel in it.
Hey, Landspeeder Luke has a great shot of Boba Fett, like Kid Boba and Jango, and it looks like the Camino area,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
just like in his microwave.
Right.
I'm like, what a great idea. Hey, it works.
Little does everyone know, your microwave is a free diorama.
Yeah. What's up, Joby1? Appreciate you checking out the replay. Thanks for your support. Bro has a clean microwave, at least. True.
Unless the paper towel is hiding the splatter marks.
it's got like
Yeah.
2-week-old curry on the back
Yeah,
of it.
what's this? What's this up here, Frederick?
Uh-oh. A speck of dirt. Yeah, but he seriously looks great. I really like the way the head turned out. It even looks like there's a little bit of like maybe a wash or some kind of paint to bring out the details of the cone head sculpt. Mm-hmm. I think it looks really nice. And a sort of force gesture hand as well.
And I know I've seen some people in the chat talking about our Phantom Menace mural theory of the saber pointing down, so it must be Darth Maul because Jedi wouldn't have their saber pointing down. I know. But what I will say to this is, yes, it's still Maul because after we theorized about that, Maul got heavily rumored and sort of leaked by Yak Face on that one episode of Black Series Cantina.
And let's also not forget about the pants. You can clearly see a very baggy pant. And there's not that many people wearing super baggy pants in Phantom Menace.
Yep.
That also have a lightsaber. So,
Yeah.
I think a new Maul is all but confirmed.
Yep. I can't wait to get my hands on that figure.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
I mean, I say it all the time, there's tons of mold in the line, but every time they release one, I'm like, well, I gotta get it. It's Maul.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
especially the Phantom Menace Maul, just not that great of a figure these days. And I would love to have one that has better, more modern articulation. So I'm in for a new Maul all day, every day.
Oh, yeah. So those were our reveals for the day, everyone. I did just want to say, I hope this means that the May 4th reveals are just going to be, like, banging this week.
I'm so ready.
This year.
It's going to be a recap of the Target exclusive figures and then Kiati. No, just kidding. Last year's reveals were pretty insane. So
Yeah. It was like, I forget what it was. I know someone put it in the Discord, but
yeah. At the very least, I remember Malgus was a part of it.
yeah, and like some Clone Wars stuff, maybe Ahsoka and the clone.
And
Oh
then,
yeah, yeah, it was that wave.
they're gonna do the old tried and tested, have the live stream, and then the next day reveal the figures that they forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also this one.
Here we go. Zoo Boy's got it.
Yeah.
Shin Hati Mercenary, where she has the soft goods cloak.
They are also revealing the new TVC HasLab on May 4th, so we also
True.
may not get a super heavy focus on Black Series, but who knows for sure.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I think Sidious. He's the oldest pipeline currently.
Right.
So if I'm looking, we have the master list on our Discord, so we can look at the pipeline. Darth Sidious, Revenge of the Sith. That's the oldest thing. Now that they did the R5 multi-pack. So I think Sidious is like a guarantee for May 4th. But yeah, we still have the Jedi Survivor 3-pack, which is the droids, like the B2, the B1, and the Magna Guard. Still have IG-12, Grogu, and then Zelen pack. Single release of the B2. And then we have like the newer stuff, like Dedra, Miro, Imperial Armored Commando, Ahsoka Tano from Peridia, the Enoch and Night Trooper 2-pack, and then the Yoda and Gree 2-pack. Not a lot of stuff in the pipe. They've been knocking out a lot of things recently.
There's some good stuff in there. That Dedra is going to be a day one for me. As soon as I
Oh,
see her, I'll
100%.
snatch her straight up.
100%.
That's an
Love
easy
Andor.
pickup all day.
Yeah.
NH Guy says, wonder if they'll reveal the new Halloween figures. Could be. I mean, we are supposed to be getting new ones this year, so
True.
show them off early so that we get excited about them and pre-order them. And hopefully this year, maybe we'll have them in time for Halloween.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Maybe.
It's always a toss-up.
Just maybe. I love that. What was it? Though it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago, right? A lot of people got theirs on November 1st.
Oh,
Yeah.
the clone.
Literally
Yeah.
the day after.
The
Yeah.
day after, it's like, come on, brother.
I think my Were Wookiee finally shipped on like December 12th, and I was like, well, it'll be good for next year.
I don't know. I kind of don't like when they waste time doing the gimmick stuff. Even though I'm a fan of the Halloween figures, I would probably say please don't waste time on a May 4th stream. Send it. That could have been an email, How many
Right.
moments have we had where they're like, Hasbro, that could have been an email. That could have been an Instagram post.
100%. But they love to spend time talking about those repaints.
Yep.
All the years of the convention footage where the crowd is just dead silent. And they're like, look, guys, a new credit collection figure. And the crowd is just crickets.
And one time they even acknowledged it. One of them went, I know, or something like that. I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry you have to do this.
It's just one guy at the back of the hall. Yay!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Zach. I'm going to make... Nate and I are definitely going to make a predictions video, so I don't want to go too heavy on predictions, but my big prediction is Anakin. Like, Revenge of the Sith design Anakin. And my my prediction that I don't want to come true, it's going to be that the rumored new Anakin is actually part of the Clones of the Republic line, and it's going to come with a better version. It's going to be a 501st grunt that's not Oppo, and it's going to be the more desirable shade of blue. But then it's going to be an instance of you want to army build that 501st over Oppo, but it's stuck in a 2-pack, so you're going to have all these extra Anakins. And the same thing might even happen with Obi-Wan. I don't want that to come true. I would just rather have single releases, but I'm just like, I drank the water of life, Nate. I'm seeing all the possible futures. I'm seeing a path here. And I swear if that comes true, like, I will lead you to paradise.
We'll have to
land
lead.
Elisa and Al-Gaid.
We're gonna have to lead Hasbro to paradise.
Yep.
What if it's a Clones of the Republic set, but it's Anakin and a new Rex?
Like the Phase 1 Rex people have been pining for however long it's been since the last Rex.
Right.
I'd take either or, but yeah, Rex.
I genuinely feel like the Anakin that's rumored is going to be in an Ahsoka package. I think that's probably what it will be for the new Anakin, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would go for it. I'd go out and get it.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, the box means nothing to me.
Right, it's going in the bin. Who cares?
Yeah. They're going to reveal a Savage Opress as a CBS exclusive, replacing
go.
Walgreens.
What if Anakin is the Halloween figure?
We got like a spooky Halloween
He has the
Anakin.
Sith eyes.
Yeah, I would love to see some CBS exclusives. Let's go.
Hey, we got a ton.
Yeah, we do.
We have a ton of CBSs.
We've got plenty. We've got plenty.
What if it's Revenge of the Sith Anakin and Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan, and they're in like a Mustafar dual twin pack, but it's got very, very scene-specific like paint decos on it.
Like
Like
the ashes
And like
tattered-
holes in the robes
Yeah.
and whatnot, and
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
I would pick that up in a heartbeat, like no questions asked.
I'd pick it up. But I also just want a clean Revenge of the Sith Anakin as well.
Of course.
I want a clean one. Boss Nass by
Absolutely.
2025. Not
I
Too soon.
love a Boss Nass. I gotta have a Boss Nass.
I'd love that.
Yep. But it'd be way too soon. I think Boss Nass would probably take some time.
Yeah.
And then people would be mad because he's definitely going to be a deluxe figure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's like, Nate, you're just using like kind of common sense, like context clues of like being a collector, and you're like, okay, he's big, it's gonna be a one of a kind sculpt, they're not gonna be able to get reuse out of it, it's gonna have a lot of paint and detail. Yeah, it'll be deluxe. Then it comes out, it's deluxe, you're not surprised, everyone else is surprised. Like, just use context clues. Most of the time you can predict exactly what they're gonna do.
That's true. But, you know, people love to be outraged. And people love to watch outrage content too, which is also a problem.
I mean, sometimes you can even predict down to what store it's going to be exclusive to. Like when they were doing the ARC Troopers, and they're all Walmart exclusives, one after the other. And then Fives comes out, and of course he's a Walmart exclusive because all of the others were. And yet, tide of surprise.
Yeah. I'm trying to find... Oh, where is it? I had these, like... I found this image the other day, Nate, that I thought was kind of funny. It was our laser eye effect. I just, like, randomly came across them. I'm like, that'd be fun to use again.
A classic laser eye effect. And yeah, exactly like what Zooboy says. Like, if you've ever noticed, when figures are generally Target exclusive, they're usually red or have some sort of red color scheme to them. Like this new Jigsaw that's coming out. The red robe version is exclusive. Or the Predator from Prey is in a red package. So, of course, it's a Target exclusive. It's in a red box.
It's red.
Yeah. But then they kind of broke that a little bit with that blue Mando that's Target exclusive.
Yeah.
Should have
But-
been red.
Yeah.
Should have been a red Mando.
Right. That would have been sweet.
Man,
But I'm
that
sure-
would actually be kind of cool.
I'm sure we're going to get plenty of different colored Mandalorians. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, two are confirmed. So if you guys are sick of the blue Mandos, I believe there are two of the more unique ones coming. And it'll be in the same vein as the two Night Owl ones, or the Privateer that we just got. It'll be exclusive. One will probably be Target. One will probably be Walmart. Or were they both Target?
The female is
female?
Walmart.
Okay.
And the male is Target.
Okay. So, are you boys ready for some recents?
Yeah, go for it.
I always love recent pickups.
All right. So, it's that time of the stream, everybody. Time to let us know what you guys have been picking up in the live chat. Play along. Whoa. Gonna take a trip to Tatooine, as we always do, week to week. Let's get to it.
Look at us here in Jabba's palace. Can't see Jabba, but
No.
you know he's emoting.
You can see two stormtroopers conversing, though.
They're probably just having some Jedi Survivor background grunt conversations
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
make the game 1,000 times better.
Yep.
All right. Let me go first on recent pickups here.
Oh, snap.
All right, you ready for my recent pickups? I got nothing. That's right.
Oh,
Am I sick? What is going on? But I literally have no pickups. So,
wow.
Bro's crazy. I'll go next. I have stuff.
oh wow. I thought you were about to hit with a double whammy of I also have nothing.
No. My big bad toy store, because last week I had a bunch of recent pickups because we skipped 1 week because it was Easter, and then I was gone 1 week, so I had like 3 weeks worth of recent pickups. The big bad toy store, they just couldn't come before Lazy Sunday. Do you know who we are, Big Bad? Send your stuff before Sunday, please. So
Come
these
on.
arrived on Monday. We got little Annie.
Nice.
Little
Annie.
Annie. He looks great.
Are you an angel?
It's a new sculpt. He comes with a backpack. Everything about the figure is brand new, but I am sort of feeling the lack of pod racing helmet or something.
Yeah, I feel like getting the backpack is cool, but how did they miss the opportunity to pack in the pod racing helmet? It just seems like such an obvious accessory, unless they've got some plans or something that they're not telling us at the moment. You know, are they going to release Anakin in parentheses Boonta Eve Classic?
And it's going to be the thing now, is they're going to release the same figure like 4 different times with different parentheses.
They're taking the McFarlane route where they won't change the figure, but they just change the accessory.
Yeah.
And he'll have a proper, like, exhaust beard, like
Yeah.
he has at the end of the race. Like,
Right.
bottom half of his face. It's just,
And maybe actually give him a little bit of weathering on that outfit, since, you know, that's my other like main criticism of Anakin is just he's too clean. When is he ever that clean? From the moment you see Anakin in Phantom Menace, you know, he's got some dirt, some grit, some grime all over his costume. And I get it's a new sculpt and all that stuff, but you couldn't have just
Yeah.
a couple little hits of paint. I mean, Padme has paint.
Right.
She's got paint.
So if not weathering, more accessories should have been the move, because normally with Black Series, if it's a smaller character, they'll kind of make up for it. My mind is going to Omega and how she
Right.
comes with the energy bow and the little creature ruby and
Right.
the face mask. For this, I mean, just getting, hey, you get a little strip of paint on it.
Woohoo! A
Do I
paint
hear-
strip.
Do I hear a little puppy dog?
oh, that's Tebow. He's just walked past me. My missus got up, so the dog's got to figure out where she's going.
Did you say that's just Tito? He just wants you for parts?
Tebow.
Very
Oh.
close. Tebow.
That's just Tebow. Just wants
Good
you
old
for
Tebow.
parts. Yeah, I mean, little. At least there's a little tiny bit of paint. But like Wicket, he comes with like the bow, 3 different clubs, the
Yeah.
arrow. Like, it's a prequel figure, so I'm supporting it all day. I mean, it's Anakin, the main character of the saga, so like I'm picking him up. Like you need a kid Anakin, especially Phantom Menace, non-clone trooper prequel characters highly needed in the line. So I support him, but I will say I'm disappointed by the lack. I feel like I'd be fine if it was just the helmet. I'd be fine.
Yeah.
But he looks excellent. Like it's a great head sculpt.
Really
They
solid
did-
likeness.
Yeah, the likeness is great. The photoreal is excellent, and there is I like the wash that they did in the hair. It really brings out the sculpted details of the hair. There we go. There we go.
Got it.
So there is some paint on the figure. I like the hit of gold that's on the belt. It's actually pretty shiny. I like that. And you can tell it's an overlay. So you just know something. They're going to be doing some stuff with this figure.
Kid Boba Fett. Confirmed.
I'm so down.
I love all these these Anakin fire. It should be Anakin Boba Fett Starship.
Hut-Slayer Anakin.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Zooboy's got it. Zooboy's got it right there.
Yep.
Exactly. What's up, Commander Cook? What you cooking today? What you cooking?
What you cooking?
I loved that Lukeness Monster video with that custom Season 1 Mando.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Oh, for sure.
I need me one of those.
We also got our queen here, Padme Amidala from the Phantom Menace.
Ooh.
Nice.
Pretty
Very
hot,
excited.
too.
Very excited for this because Misa think the Queenie is acting pretty nice right now. Pretty hot too.
It's all Jar
weirdest
Jar's
thing.
fault.
Yeah. Luckily, as far as I can tell, I'm pretty hyped on this one because the QC on the eyes is perfection. That was something I was worried about.
Yeah, because when it's the official promo shots going out and her eyes are like halfway up her forehead,
Yeah.
somebody looked at this, right?
Yeah, I've seen some bad ones on the Discord. But, yeah, I'm very happy to report that mine is all good. Let me open her up here. Maybe I can show you guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think I got perfect QC, so I'm like, thank goodness. And I like this one. I like that it comes with both blasters. And we have an alt hand. And the little Naboo blaster, I've heard that it... Okay.
Yeah, it
Might
should
be a little... Yeah, you can retract it.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
isn't
Make
that
it
neat?
small.
Yeah.
And then I guess you would just pull it out.
Yeah, should be able to.
Theoretically.
Uh-oh. Justin's going to break it on stream. Break it on stream. Break it on stream. Nice.
Didn't break it. So yeah. We have an alt hand with this one. Which obviously this is a carryover from the Attack of the Clones one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, all the tape. I don't want to say it, but PFP, this was much easier of a process.
I was literally saying that the other day, like particularly with like the longer accessories, like the lightsabers, even the staffs. Yeah, I miss it.
Yeah, so we have alternate hands depending on what blaster you would like to use. It's really cool to see them include the Naboo like guard blaster.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually pretty decent. There's like 3 different colors on this. There's a darker gray, there's a bit of silver, and then the handle kind of like that, what is that, cherry wood?
Ooh.
That's good.
Thank you. I just got reminded of another recent pickup
Uh-oh.
to show off. So yeah, I dig that blaster. And then I'm going to mute my mic before I...
He's
Bust
muting.
her out.
No, you got to do it live. Loud for everyone.
All right. Oh, yeah. So, We had some discussion with Shill Squad with Mike, who was watching. He shot a review, and when he was editing, he was actually watching some clips, and he noticed that the inside of this dress is supposed to be red. So, like, it is supposed to be, like, the opposite color. So what I would think of is, like, Moff Gideon's cape, how it's, like, red on the inside. That is supposed to be how this looks. But they did give her a different color on the inside of the sleeves. It's really hard to see on camera, but you can kind of tell that the inside sleeve is, like, more of a pink.
Right.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
I can't even see my screen right now.
It focused.
Okay.
It focused.
So on her right hand, it's focused right now. You could see the inside. They did give it that different color, but it is supposed to have that, like, on the inside. It's supposed to be red, and then that's also supposed to have the gold trim on the inside. Yep. Is that on the figure? No. I mean, it has the nice gold on the outside, which I don't think it's that big of a deal, but
No.
it's worth pointing out.
I've been watching that movie for years, and I've honestly never noticed that it was red on the inside.
Yeah. But I want to give you a closer look at the head. I think my eye placement is pretty much perfect, which is
Looks
the main
good.
thing I was worried about.
Looks better than mine.
Yeah, and this is a new sculpt, of course. There's a bit of weathering at the bottom for the boots. Small amount of weathering.
It's just so good. Don't get me wrong. I still want the red dress Queen Amidala, but
Oh,
this
100%.
one will tide me over for a while.
See if I can get this blaster in her hand. It's like her hands are pretty small. Oh,
Shouldn't
God.
be too bad. He's gonna break it. Break it on stream. Break it on
Get on
stream.
stream.
Come on.
You know what we
Justin.
need, chat? We need Panaka. Is she an angel? Yes. Oh my gosh. Extend. And use that vertical hinge. So yeah, you can get Padme to roll up with the blicky. Like she about to shoot you.
We got shooters.
It would be so cool to get Captain Panaka. We need him in the line. I think for Phantom Menace, after the new mall, that might be my most desired. Well, Newt Gunray, too. We need Newt and Panaka.
They could stick the old Ascension cable in there as well, because they did that with that. Was that Boba Fett a while back? They had the grappling hook thing. Could do that with Panaka easily, and then we could hang him off the side of the palace.
Oh, yeah, Captain Tarples would be amazing. And the Kadu, or Cadu, whatever the creature is.
What about let's get Chancellor Valorum.
Nice. No accessories. 100% traffic cone.
He'll comes with cups. Give him the cup treatment.
And then, Nate, something was on sale on Big Bad, and I was like, you know what? It's a pile of loot, so why not? If it's $4 flat rate shipping, why not just throw it in? You guys know I've been going hard on the Dune figs.
Oh yeah, baby.
So we have Duncan,
man.
Idaho.
Old donkey.
Old Donkey. And I wish McFarlane was more into, like, troopers. Like, I know this is kind of a niche line, but, man, how cool would it be to get a Sardaukar so
Right.
you can have him fighting Duncan? Like, that would be so cool. But, yeah, I love Dune, and I love Dune Part 2, and like I've been saying the past couple weeks, I got Fade Rotha and the Emperor for $14.99 at Target. I got the 4-pack for, like, $30-something. And then this was $14.99. And yeah, I might as well just go for them. So,
Well, now you got to complete the rest of those first series figures so you can
Robin.
build Robin.
Robin, you've humiliated our family.
What do we do?
Yeah. I don't know, because what do I need? Like Lady Jessica?
It's Lady Jessica. It's another Paul.
I could just buy another Gurney, and he comes with
Robin, right? Yeah,
So,
and it's battle damaged Gurney too.
ooh,
He's got like slightly different paint apps.
yeah. So I definitely want Batista's character, Raban. So yeah, we have more McFarlane Dune figures. No photo reel.
Yep. Nope. Those are the Dark Ages right there.
Yep. And then Lucy found me something at Ross,
Whoa. Oh yeah.
and it was $3.99,
Gotta love a $3.99.
and it's a Jazzwares Spartan collection figure.
Oh.
Nice.
I do collect these, but I never collected the random nameless ones. Like, this is just a Mark 7 Spartan that is just, like, it's not a specific character. Like, I do collect these specific characters, like Chief, Spartan Cat, and then Noble 6 there. But, or that's not Noble 6, my bad. That wasn't Noble 6. But, like, I have Noble Team, I have Chief from Combat Evolved 2 and 3. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I was just like $3.99.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how the sticker says the comparable value is $12. I'm like, it's actually $20.
I
Like,
say, is it? I don't think it is.
this is a $20 line.
Are they comparing like the aftermarket price?
Yeah, I don't know, but the red is just so saturated, juicy. Like, it just really pops. I love the vac metal that they do for the visors, and it's probably hard to tell, but I just love the dry brushing that they do on Spartan Collection. Spartan Collection is dead, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Like, I think it's dead. I haven't seen a reveal in a long time.
Yeah. At the very least, it's, maybe it's not dead, but on hold or whatever, because a lot of toy companies don't ever like to tell anyone their lines are dead. They're always like right now, like Hasbro and Lightning Collection, like that's very obviously a corpse line, but they're like, no, guys, it's just on hiatus.
It'll be back.
Yeah. I've been messing around with the Blood Bear Predator, by the way.
Nice.
I didn't open this yet, so I was getting him nice and open, and love
That's
me
just
some
so-
translucent plastic.
Now you need a bear so he can hold up the bear and
I
get
know.
showered in blood.
I was just thinking that. I was like, I wonder if I could get like a 1/12 or like some kind of bear that I could have the Predator holding up.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I feel like this is an instance of it was so cheap, so I just by principle had to buy it. I'm going to open it. I'm going to fiddle around with it, play with it, display it, then I'm going to get rid of it. I already know I'm not keeping this. But
Right.
I will get my $4 worth out of this figure. So it's not like I'm scalping or,
No.
I'll sell
Right.
it loose. Someone will want it. It's a Series 1.
Yeah.
This is from the very first wave.
Yep. And
So-
I actually really like that figure. I used to have it, and I used to have the white one as well, and they're both just fun. They're just fun
Yeah.
Spartans.
Right. So a little bit of Spartan collection there. And
Nice.
that is it for me. So I got 2 Black Series Spartan collection pickup and my Dune figure. So Tony,
Nice.
you got
Alright. Well, I'm
some
gonna
recent gets.
cheat a little bit for the first one because I had it last week, but I picked up the Tuscan Chieftain. Finally,
nice.
he swung into my local Walmart. They got the new shipper in with all the dark side shipper or whatever it was. Anyhow,
Oh yeah, yeah.
saw him, snagged him. I love me some Tuscans, and this guy's actually great. Like, I'm actually surprised how much I like him.
Yeah, surprisingly good. That new torso with the butterfly joints.
Yeah, it comes out great.
Seriously makes a difference.
Yeah, I love the soft goods as well, and that's me saying that. I don't usually go for soft goods, but I love me some Tuscans, so that was an easy pickup, no problems.
Nice.
Speaking of, it was so cheap I had to buy it. I saw this marked down to $8 in my local Target. It's the holographic Bo-Katan.
Oh,
Finally
sick.
pulled the trigger
There
on
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
I mean,
just,
$8 is a good price for
yeah,
it.
I mean, what
Right.
did it start at? Like 30, 33 something?
I thought it
Yeah.
was 35, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And I saw it on the. I just poked my head round to the clearance shelf, and they had about half a dozen of them, all for $8.50 or something like that.
worth it for the puck alone.
Yeah, I can't say that. And then Landspeeder Luke's obviously done that great file of the holo table. So that's as soon as I can get my 3D printer to behave, I will be grabbing that because it's not bad. You know, I love it. I think it's good. The toy engineer appreciation comes through because you can see all the bits and all the moving parts. And I used to have a PlayStation controller that looked like this, so
Did you put batteries in the puck?
not yet. No, I will get around to doing it. I just haven't quite got there yet. But yeah, the figure itself is good. I mean, it's Bo-Katan. I love Bo-Katan, so
Oh, yeah.
I do like these figures. I like this concept. I just wish they had gone in a different direction than the bounty puck thing, because
Yes.
that was really hard to shake for me. Like, but it's not a bounty though, is it? It's just a hologram.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? And then finally for me, I did also grab me a little Annie, and yeah,
Little Annie.
I love it. I think he's great. I mean, I think this was my number 5 on my Phantom Menace wish list back in the day, so I can't ask for it and not go out and buy it. That's just
He feels good, too. It's just...
yeah. It could just do with
feels
a little something on the tunic, you know.
Yeah. I always struggle, like, how do you guys put the backpack on?
I
always struggle with it.
how do I do it? I'm gonna take.
Probably put the arms back, I would imagine. Like, put the arms back, slide
yeah,
the
I think I just
backpack
did it.
on.
Okay, never
You
mind.
get- okay, I'm not gonna sabotage mine now.
I just did it. Yeah, you're right. You just put the arms back. Okay, so I officially have my... again, like, I could have gone with more than the backpack, but if it's the only accessory we have, we might as well use it.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's off to go and ruin the universe.
Yeah, I think for mine, I'll probably do like, where he's got it over one shoulder and he's just kind of holding on to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could do him in the running. Qui-Gon, so wait, I'm tired.
Qui-Gon, sir, wait, I'm tired. I love that. Okay, it might
Yeah.
make him a little back heavy, but... Oh, there we go. I just got him. Hey, look at that.
Perfect.
But yeah, I asked for this figure back when I did my wish list, so I wasn't gonna not grab him, And the guy that I got him from my local GameStop, and I missed the Padme by about 2 hours. I knew I should have
snap.
called off work that day. But yeah, that's all for me. Just those 3.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Great stuff.
Let's see here. What's Nate up to?
Oh, I'm still playing with my Predator. Playing with my Predator. The Prey Predator figure is just so good. Like, they finally did like a new tool for a Predator, because obviously for years and years and years, if you've collected any NECA Predator figure, they're pretty much all the same. It's all just repaints, which I can't believe a company does repaints. Oh my God.
How dare they?
But yeah, so it was nice that they made a different sculpt for the Prey Predator with some updated engineering, updated articulation, and it's just so fun to fiddle with. So I'm fiddling. Mm-hmm. And then I was also trying to find a bear action figure.
Ooh.
Doing a little research.
Some people in the chat were saying Mythic has one coming. I'm not...
It's going to be like
Not familiar.
$79.
Yeah, exactly. Obi-Wan is asking, how's my printing going along? Still doing hexagon stands? I am done with hex. So I am actually all good to go with making that video. So I got to make that video, and then I'm going to get some lighting. Then I'll make a video about the lighting that I install. So yeah, we've finished the Hex project. I definitely want to do the table that Luke did for the Holocom figures. But I mean, I'm getting Vader, so I kind of have to, like, it's not a big deal if I wait on that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know what my next project is gonna be.
I've got the Emperor's throne room sitting on my wife's laptop ready to go, but as I say, my printer has been throwing a tantrum since the wedding back in January, and I just haven't found a way to calm it down yet.
Which printer do you have?
I'm not sure. Hang on. Which printer have I got?
Oh,
Eligo?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just seems to be having a problem with the bed temperature being a lot higher than the room temperature. So I think maybe space heater or something to warm it up a bit. But
Yeah.
I also don't want to burn down my basement, preferably.
Yeah.
Why not?
Spend all year down there.
Burn it down.
Lab. I can't
Burn
wait for
it
Zach.
down.
Zach got a pretty expensive 3D printer. I can't wait for him to set that up, and I just know he's going to be sending those videos, and then I'm going to want one. Because it's so cool. It prints really fast. But, yeah,
is
I'm
true.
not sure what my next project is going to be.
Maybe a hollow table.
Yeah, I want to do that. But like I said, like, I have to wait for Vader. So it's not a high priority. Ooh, Wilbon's getting one too. Oh, snap.
Uh-oh. Everyone's upgrading their 3D printers now.
It's time. It's time.
Oh,
How's the Jurassic Park gate going? Ugh, I haven't made progress on that thing in a while. I still have to do one of the stone pillars. And then I have some, like, I've been having issues with the wood, like the door. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It's on a little bit of a hiatus right now.
Ooh, Zach says the Star Destroyer bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some proper wish fulfillment when I saw that on the Instagram. I was like, I was just thinking I would love to do that for my bounty hunters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks so good. Gosh. Not signed into the Patreon, Justin?
Not at the moment. Not signed in at the moment. I do want to print this though. I'm like trying to envision how big this is gonna be.
Fairly large.
Yeah.
Just based on, the figures standing on top.
Yeah, but I think I might like free up some space up here. Find some different spots for some stuff. Oh yeah, I did have a huge opening day the other day. So like I haven't like messed around with anything, but I put the diamond
Minecraft.
armor on good old Steve.
Dude, die-cast metal, too.
Yep.
That's so sick.
With the die-cast metal sword. Yeah.
Oh, Zooboy got the Xenomorph Queen. Zooboy, that's a floor display. Ask Justin about the Alien
yes.
Queen.
Oh, 100%.
Do not put it anywhere where it can fall. It will shatter.
So is that a new release of that? Because I got one a few years ago, Alien Queen, for an anniversary or something like that. Mine's in the spare room, but
Yeah, it's just it's the same sculpt. It's just
just a re-release.
Just a re-release.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I love it though. That was a birthday present to myself a few years ago.
Nice. Yeah. So, all right, Tony. Let's do some Black Series related questions.
Okay.
That's usually a fun little thing when we have guests. Let's see. Let's think. Because we haven't had you on in about half a year, so maybe some things have changed.
It's been a
'Cause I'm
minute.
sure we asked you these questions, but favorite figure in the line?
Favorite figure in the line? Probably still the Corvus Ahsoka. 100%. I adore that figure. The engineering on the legs, the way that the details hide when you bend the knee. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I picked up the Ahsoka. It's basically the same figure, but I still prefer the first one that I got, the Corvus one. And especially now that I got the Island Journey Rey and I put the poncho on, it's just next level. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Why didn't you shell out for the 3-pack, Tony? Come on.
For another Mando and another Grogu, but he's sitting this time. I couldn't do it. I couldn't justify it, even for an Ahsoka figure. But
much easier to spend $10 on Island Journey Rey.
Oh
than
yeah,
just
easily.
Take the cloak off. And Island Journey Rey is actually a good figure. I still have her on display.
I think she actually looks better without the poncho. So I think she looks great.
Yeah.
I was never going to do a holding out the lightsaber display for an old man Luke, but I think I will now because it actually looks really good.
Yeah. Well, we do have that figure.
Yeah,
Old man Luke.
The old man Luke. Yeah, I bought him long time ago. I was never planning on having him on a shelf, but I think I might now.
Yeah.
Got to get the Ankh 2 base piece and
they had
good
that.
times.
Yeah, they had that set in my Second and Charles down the road, and it was there for years. And I was like, "Well, when I'm ready, I'll grab it." And now it's gone. So it's typical.
Like, what kind of madman bought that? That wasn't you.
Yeah, I know. I could have sworn I was going to be that madman.
I mean, I have it too, so hey, and it's still on display.
Yeah,
I
the
actually
diorama ones are good.
Yeah, I actually bought all of those diorama ones, and the only one that's still left on display is Luke. The other ones have been put in storage.
Nice. So your favorite figure is Ahsoka from Mando.
Mm-hmm.
How about most wanted figure? I know your channel, you do a lot.
We do
of wish lists.
Lot of wish lists.
You even recently launched a season 2.
Yep, we're starting season 2 on those.
With more.
Yep, because we got some legend stuff that we haven't done yet, and there's always someone in the comments who's like, "You got to do an EU one." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, I will one day. Let me get to it." I think most wanted for me is still Queen Amidala, red dress, invasion dress, and I want uplighting. I want uplighting on it. I want the little orbs to light up. At that point,
you want some electronics.
Yeah,
there.
at that
I feel like they gotta.
I would buy a traffic cone Queen Amidala if the orbs lit up easily. Mm-hmm. Either that, I will compromise and I'll do a soft goods dress with a throne. Because I need a good guy throne. I got lots of bad guy thrones. I got the Emperor, I got Snoke, I got Jabba. I want a good guy throne.
Yeah.
But yeah, Queen Amidala, Phantom Menace easily.
Nice. I know. Predictions for HasLab. Well, it's TBC. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that's confirmed. That's not even rumored. That's confirmed.
Right.
I've heard rumors that it's supposed to be the cantina from the first film. I don't know if that's.
I mean, Yak
people
face
yapping.
Well, I mean, Yak, in his normal cryptic ways, posted the TVC HasLab image and then said "Cheers" as the caption of the photo. And we already have the only other cantina setting. Jabba's palace. We have that, and we also have the Mandalorian cantina, Navarro cantina.
Yeah.
So there's really only one other place where people tend to drink their drinks in Star Wars. Unless, what if it's Dexter Jettster's Diner? I'm in.
Yeah. I don't collect the line, but if they did that, I'd be all over it, in a heartbeat. I mean, I bought the last HasLab, so
that's a good question for Nate. Is if it is the A New Hope cantina and it comes with a decent amount of our favorite cantina patrons. We know you're a TVC guy, but you tend to stick with Return of the Jedi, Jabba's Denizen type stuff. Would you be in on a HasLab TVC cantina?
Yep. No questions asked, because my Jabba's Palace display has plenty of Mos Eisley Cantina patrons
There's
in
some
it.
bleed, some crossover.
Well, I mean, you're gonna tell me people don't go to Mos Eisley Cantina and go to Jabba's Palace? It's in the same vicinity. So why wouldn't I could see them going to both. Of course, it depends on what it includes, how much it is. If it's really like expensive, it all depends. I got to see it, but just based on if it is TVC Cantina, I'm in, because that's the reason like TVC is so awesome to me, is the world building aspect, and also you can buy older 3 3/4 inch figures and they still look just as good as the TVC figures, which kind of tells you a lot about the line itself.
Yeah, because there's like so much paint on those classic ones.
Oh, yeah,
the
like-
Saga collection and
Even going back to like Power of the Force figures, like the Max Rebo band from Power of the Force looks incredible. They have so much paint, so much great sculpting details on them. They still work. They still work to this day.
Yeah, it's gonna be the droid bar from Mando 3.
Please no. Well, like I said, it depends on what it comes with, Zoo Boy, but I'm thinking somewhere around like the 300 mark. Like that would probably be, depends on how big it is. It depends on what it comes with.
Yeah.
But if it was like 500, that'd be really pushing it.
Yeah, that's what I like with Nate backing the HasLabs. Like, I still get to experience them. Like, I'll get to go over to Nate's and mess around with the Ghost.
I cannot wait for that. I'm counting down the days.
So you're a backer of the...
Oh yeah, I was.
Ooh.
I had a suspicion of what it was going to be, and I was like, "That's going to be really hard because if it is the Ghost, I'm going to have to get it."
Yeah.
And then I was preparing myself for like $750, and then I saw the price, and I was like, "Done, that's mine."
Yeah, I definitely thought the Ghost was going to be more than 5. So
because there was whispers of it being the first HasLab that was over 500. There was like some whispers going on in the community, but was not the case.
Right. So when it was, only 500, I was like, wow, easy.
And I heard the words coming out of my mouth when I was talking to my wife about it. I was like, "It's only 500." It's like, that sounds really bad, I know, but it's only 500.
It's only.
Yeah.
Oh, is that only?
And then I spent the rest of the campaign constantly refreshing it while I was at work, going, "Come on, come on."
So let me ask you this, Tony, because we know that they're giving us like season 1 Rebels TVC figures. Are you opening the figures that come with the HasLab?
Probably. Yeah, I wish I could say I wasn't going to do it.
Respect.
But yeah, I have to get them out, and I have to play with them and put them all in the ship, and I'm already not being patient for the ship to get here. I can't hold it in when it gets here. Wait for the other figures to release, but yeah, no, I will be opening the whole thing.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll open it carefully. Like, I'll open it carefully. Like, I won't rip the boxes up or anything like that. But
Oh yeah, you got to preserve the
make it part of the display.
Yeah, the unique card backs, because like I've decided, since they are doing the other season Rebels figures, I'm actually not going to open the
You're gonna
included
leave them in
figures.
just
Yep, I'm going to leave them in. I'm going to put some nice figure shields around them and put them up on the wall, and they're going to look great because it's the Ghost. You can put it's not season specific, so
Right.
you can. But it does suck because, they come with so many great accessories. Kanan's got the awesome alternate head, the visor piece, and I'm like, I just need Black Series versions of these.
Yeah,
If I get Black Series versions of the later Rebels characters, I'll be totally fine.
Yeah, easily. And then I like the fact that they fixed the helmet problem on the proper Rebels Sabine instead of the Ahsoka one, because when that Ahsoka one came out and it looked that rough, I was like, oh dear. I guess Sabine's helmet will be going in her room. And
Yeah, because it's not even like you could pose her holding it, because it's like a giant helmet.
yeah.
Yeah. That thing was so silly when they revealed it.
That was one of those where you're like, how did that get past everyone?
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone was like, looks good.
Yeah.
It was an in-joke that got too far.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're standing there at Star Wars Celebration going, oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah, and even if I was going to open them, I would never have ripped them open like I typically do for TVC figures.
Yeah, I'll open them carefully, preserve the artwork, because I do love the artwork. The artwork's great.
Yeah, it's incredible stuff.
I have to try and dial back my excitement, because I know when I get home and there's a massive box on my porch, I'm just going to lose my mind.
Right. Like, you know it's only going to be one thing.
Yeah. The problem is, we've got, across the street from us, we have the same house number, but it's west instead of east, and they get our mail all the time. It better not end up over there. When I filled out the address on Pulse, I was like, east in all capital letters.
If you don't put this to east, we'll get a battering ram and go to your neighbor's house and just bust their door in. Like, sorry, this is not yours.
I'm taking this. This is mine, man.
Yeah, hopefully you won't have a neighbor like mine where they'll just keep your mail for 6 months and then be like, oh yeah, this is yours.
Yeah.
It was like, when it first happened, they were all laughing and joking about it, but every time it happened after that, they got a little more fed up, And then eventually I had to go over there and be, hey, did you get a package for me? Like, yep, here it is. I was like, okay, thank you.
Factory missed the note on the height. That's kind of funny, because on some of these articles they will say like these figures come in at 6 inches tall, but they'll be talking about like the pit droid. Like some of those articles, I'm like, well, there's a difference between scale and just a height of a figure.
Yeah.
So-
And for them both to be exactly 6 inches, like, it feels like that was a mistake they went through somewhere.
They were just like, yes, these are 6-inch action figures. But literally 6 inches, not 6. They forgot the scale part. We did have a question from Zach. He said, why have we not had Grand Moff Tony on Black Series Cantina yet?
Oh, I would absolutely love that. In a heartbeat.
There we go, Zach. There you go.
Easy peasy.
On the topic of HasLabs, though, I am curious.
I like rains
no.
come.
Gonna have to buy Costco ties. to make
Height
it
swap.
shorter. It did. That article that I sent in the Discord, it did straight up look like an AI article for sure. Oh yeah, she's 6-inch on the dot. She has a worse height discrepancy than Balin, if you want to get technical.
She's what? She's 5'7", he's 6'3".
She is 5 inches off, and Balin's only 2 inches off, but like respective to their scale, not like 5 literal inches, but Factory missed the note to use their brain. Exactly. But on the topic of HasLab, I am curious, what would your dream Black Series HasLab, like, what's yours that you would just back in a heartbeat? It's exactly what you wanted. What is your golden idea for a HasLab?
For
what do you
Black
hope they do?
Series HasLab, we haven't even done a HasLab wish list yet. Let's. Like, I want to say something like the AAT from Phantom Menace, like. Oh,
Great pick. Yeah. Great pick.
I'd go in for Sebulba's Pod Racer in a heartbeat.
This is one of my ideas as well. I would love this.
Yeah, I take the beige. I take the Separatist deco from Clone Wars. Like, it's a
Blue.
pretty tank. It's a pretty tank, and I would like to have one.
Yep. I can also see people buying more than one to repaint it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because think, you throw one of the yellow command droids in there, easily go out and buy a Command B1.
Stretch goal comes with a stap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw that little stap in there.
I mean, they're opening up more and more Separatist stuff, so maybe we'll finally get one.
Let's get the dinosaur with full shield to fit an entire Gungan army on the inside.
And all you have to do is build a small extension onto the side of your house.
Yep.
Build a shed in the backyard specifically for the Battle of Naboo.
Yep.
I'm in.
Easy. Yeah, I think in terms of like something that they're likely to make, so like size and scale, the tank fits perfectly, I think.
Fig, get out of here with that.
Toro Calican. I almost forgot who he was talking about. 'Cause I'm like, Toro.
You're the greatest Star Wars character of all time.
Gonna be legendary.
The highlight of season 1.
Dave Filoni. Everyone's like, yo, Dave Filoni can't miss. I'm like, bro, he wrote the worst episode of
Wrote
season
and
1.
directed that episode. You're like, ooh. Staffing Bark Speeder from Fig.
I'd love to get the Bark Speeder in the line. Will we
Godzilla
ever
fan.
get another Black Series HasLab, Tony? Will we
I hope so, man.
Will we get a chance?
I backed the Rancor. I'll put my hands up and say I didn't back the Inquisitor lightsaber.
Oh, of course not.
Right.
Didn't quite sell me on that. But the Rancor I was so ready for, and there's a Rancor-shaped hole in my collection now.
100%.
Like, I've got I think it's a TVC Rancor from a couple of years back. It came in like a Jabba's Palace set. He's sort of lurking behind my Book of Boba Fett display, because he's kind of in Black Series scale, I'd say he's kind of like a juvenile Rancor. But I really, really wanted that Black Series Rancor. Mm-hmm. I didn't care about any of the tiers. I didn't care about any of the figures that came with. I just wanted the Rancor. Mm-hmm. And even if they revisit it one day, because I know they haven't said it's never happening. It's never going to be 350 again.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of those weird things where they just won't say it.
Yeah.
It's like they have to be purposely vague.
It's like there's a guy off, like slightly off camera, like shaking his head at them, like, super.
Yeah. I hope we get another shot, because we say this every week. I feel like this might be a bingo card moment, but the lightsaber doesn't count as a Black Series HasLab. I refuse to acknowledge that. TVC fans will consider that a Black Series failure all day, because they always use that as an excuse to how we shouldn't get one, because we have 2 failures. But no, not Obi-Wan. No. Yes, 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 yes. No.
Yeah, Rancor. Give us another chance. What about my Uncle Ben? Did you give him a chance?
Hey, I'll take the prototype. I'll take the prototype you made for all the live streams. I'll take that.
We know that's just sitting in Eric's office somewhere.
Yeah, just gathering dust and looking
right
sad.
next to the X-Wing that they did.
I like to imagine Eric has like some days he like closes the blinds in his office and he just sits there and has a little Return of the Jedi moment. Just playing with it.
He just has him pick up a pig gun. Just, So, yeah, they would have loved this.
At least I can enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd love an ATST too.
Oh, yeah, that'd be... I saw a guy on Instagram was doing a 3D print Black Series scale ATST. That came out looking really cool.
Nice. What do we think about Target saying FTVC and going with the 4-inch line instead? Honestly, I just don't know enough about like merchandising and logistics to even comment on that. Because obviously TVC, it's not like TVC's dead.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you why Target doesn't have it in their systems anymore.
I mean, I could imagine Target selling more of the kid-friendly action figures than they do of the actual TVC stuff. But honestly, I don't mean... It's a toy section. You see kids in toy sections all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it probably comes down to like, you know, we always talk about how like in a retail setting, a lot of times the figures that are selling specifically in that setting are to parents buying gifts, kids with allowances. And when you look at a TVC figure in the store, you see a very small figure with a couple accessories, and it's almost the same price as a significantly bigger figure. Mm-hmm. And when you're a little kid, your brain, and actually, honestly, most adults, you see this bigger, this better.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's one of those things where that's probably what it comes down to, because the price is so similar to a standard Black Series figure, that I could see them just not really selling well in like a general retail setting. Whereas, of course, this new 4-inch line, it's like 5 POA. I think they're like $12 or something like that, I want to say. Yeah. You know, much more aimed at a kid, aimed at, you know, a kid with allowance money, aimed at a parent trying to buy a gift for someone. as opposed to a TBC figure. That's just kind of what I see it like.
And as like adult collectors, we're asking for more niche characters, like more lesser known people from the movies. And a parent who's out buying Star Wars toys for a kid, they're going to see, oh, there's a little Darth Vader there, I'll grab that.
Mm-hmm.
The character choice on the little 4-inch figures so far just screams, you don't know what you're buying. It's a Star Wars toy. It's a well-known Star Wars character. Your kid's going to love it.
Yeah, but guys, kids don't play with toys anymore because I've personally never seen a kid like that's what's funny about this whole thing is that's like a point that so many people in the community try to make is that kids don't play with toys anymore. I'm like, no, kids definitely play with toys still.
Say, have you met a kid?
Go and everyone uses the same exact anecdotal talking point, which is whenever I personally witness my niece or nephew, they have an iPad or something. But like in my case, I have nieces and nephews, and yeah, they have iPads. Like they're definitely part of that like iPad generation. Mm-hmm. But I go in their house, and there's toys everywhere. Like they still play with toys, and kids definitely play with toys, and parents buy toys for their kids. That's a huge market in general, regular retail like Walmart, Target. Mm-hmm. I witness plenty of kids in the toy aisle looking at the Star Wars toys or Marvel or whatever with parents. And do you have this one? Or like it's totally a real thing. I really can't stand when people try to write that off as like kids don't play with toys anymore. Like
right.
They play with toys.
Every time we're out on the road doing a toy hunt, it's always a case you get to the toy aisle, you got to wait for the kids to get out of the way. Because there's always full of kids. They're all
this is my aisle.
Yeah, and they know stuff as well. Like I remember hearing like an 8-year-old or something correcting their mum. Like, that's not Boba Fett. That's the Mandalorian. It's like, I like this kid, man. This kid knows what he's talking about.
They know what's up.
Yeah.
I did see something I wanted. Or you can go ahead, Nate.
No, I was just gonna say, my job, Justin. So I go into many people's different houses every single day of the week. I see toys everywhere, at every kid, any place where there's a family, where there's children, there's toys in these houses all over the place.
It literally is just this made up thing in our heads where yes, kids play with iPads, but when I was a kid, our version of that was like the Super Nintendo N64. Yeah. Our parents, they were saying the same exact thing. My dad, that's gonna rot your brain. You're going to get a lower attention span because you're playing that Nintendo. It's just a modernized version of that. I still played with toys as a kid. Modern kids still play with toys. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's an articulated collectible.
Yes, it's an action figure.
I agree. But I did want to just briefly, not Obi-Wan, any updates on getting Eric for a Lazy Sunday stream? Absolutely not, and I think we're genuinely blacklisted.
Yeah, we got left on red, straight up.
I was going back and forth with a certain new member of the Star Wars team who has an ear to the ground to the community and is very receptive to like comments, DMs. We were going back and forth until I mentioned Out of the Basement, and then we immediately got left on red. I had sent a couple PR emails because they originally were like, yeah, let's like send a email to Hasbro PR, forward it to me, or like CC me, and we'll go from there. And the moment I mentioned Out of the Basement, we stopped getting any response from whether that be this new person on the Star Wars team or Hasbro PR. So maybe in a couple months I'll send another email. Just why not? I'm not afraid to be a little annoying. I want Eric on the stream. If Lukeness Monster could get Eric on, I feel like we should be able to.
Right. But I mean, I don't know. We've never expected anything like that, so it doesn't really ultimately bug us.
No.
We're not getting a response, or we're straight up getting left on red. But
Which is funny because the big joke for Out of the Basement is that we're shills and we just like we love everything, we gobble it up.
Right.
So you would think that we wouldn't have trouble. But Godzilla fan, I think it's because we're not afraid. Like, we're just completely unbiased. Regardless of what people will try to say about Out of the Basement, everything that we say in our videos is exactly how we feel. So when we are gushing over a figure, that really is us gushing over a figure. When we hate on Carbonized Credit Collection, that is really how we feel about Carbonized Credit Collection. And if I had to guess, it's because some of our thumbnails are a little exaggerated, but it's like an inside joke. Like, we do it to make fun of reactive content on YouTube. Like with the return of Carbonize, and Nate had laser eyes going and I had laser eyes. Like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
right.
Like, we're not really sitting there like screaming, raging about toys. It was just the thumbnail it's just an over exaggerated, kind of a joke.
Putting like the nuclear explosion in the thumbnail and stuff like that. We also talk about leaks and rumors, which
That's
probably
another thing. We
doesn't help.
we cover a lot of like yak face rumors, and we know firsthand, like we've heard, that they are not fans of yak face and how he acquires this information and everything. We know that they get frustrated when he leaks stuff and when he rumors stuff, and we cover that because I love the leaks and rumors. Like, I'm not gonna not cover leaks and rumors just so we can get in Hasbro's good faith and have someone on the stream. It's not worth it to sacrifice our integrity.
Right. And if you didn't talk about it, you'd have comment sections full of, why didn't you mention this? Why didn't you mention the thing that came out? Did you not see it?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly what Hasbro told you to say. Bought and paid for by Big Toy. Big Toya.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, no big deal though. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's not
at
the end of the
day.
world.
It doesn't matter. I will say we would have better questions on those Q&As.
They're so frustrating. Because
When are we going to get Sabine on her speeder bike from the Ahsoka series? Like we told you before we started recording, you cannot ask about new figures or new characters that we're doing.
and my understanding is they screen the questions beforehand.
Exactly.
So you got to know what you can and can't ask about.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know. I think if there is any element of frustration, I think it's because we have so many questions we want to ask. And I think specifically like getting Eric on a Lazy Sunday, we could ask such good questions that could help like explain things and decisions made, and it wouldn't just be like, when are we getting this character? When are we getting this?
And I love when it's back to back too. It'll be like the person before asks about a specific character, and then the next person asking their question is like, okay, I understand that, but what about getting this character in particular?
They should just have like a scrolling message across the top of the live stream that's just like, we cannot speak about anything that has not been announced.
Well, and it just kind of shows like how uninspired a lot of those people are that are on the streams. It's like, those are the only questions you could come up with is when are we getting XYZ character? Like, that's all you think about for the line. You don't want to talk about like, oh, what about this engineering decision, or what about this, actual like in-depth stuff that's like about the line itself, not just when are we getting my favorite character.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to know what the character choice pitch meeting looks like. I'd love to know what that looks like. How do you sit down and decide which ones you're doing next?
Or how do you determine if this character has soft goods? Like, how do you determine which one out of a wave comes with soft goods and which one doesn't? And oh, the clone troopers, like, there's so many good questions about the new clones that we could ask, and obviously I'd have to sit down and like write out questions, but you're right, Nate. It would be like in-depth questions about decision making, about the line, about the design and engineering process, and not just the stupid question. When are we getting Rothgard? Dang.
Damn it, Fig. Hopefully never. And I mean, actually, we probably will never get that because not only is it stupid, but it's also from Rise of Skywalker, which they've clearly like, yeah, we're just not doing anything from that movie.
I'm never going to get my Sith Eternal Palpatine, am I? I'm just never going to get him.
I don't think so. Unfortunately, I just don't think so.
Or, Lukeness Monster, when he's on those, he actually asks good questions. Like, hey, with the new A-lister line, like, will that be replacing Archive?
Right.
Like, that's a great question about the line, and that they were able to answer. So, like, he actually asks good questions when he's on those streams, and it seems like almost everyone else just has painfully bad questions. Yeah, I mean, I would love to ask about that. Like, why... Like, how do you guys determine the colors for Galaxy packaging? And, yeah, why are the majority of them blue?
Right.
Like, is there some, like, marketing science behind, like, the color blue and then, like, the orange, the different shades of red and orange that they do? Like, Okay, he did that as a meme.
Yeah.
Out of that entire stream with Eric, it was a great stream, but he had to squeeze that one in there.
Right.
He had to squeeze. That one was a joke.
Yeah. And look, we actually got 5s. So
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
what's up, Six Society? Nice to see ya.
Yo. Yeah.
But yeah. I feel like there's so much better opportunity for better and more interesting questions, but I don't know.
Yeah. No biggie.
I don't know.
No biggie. We're just going to keep chugging along.
For sure.
Standard operating procedure.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
really expected to get anything like that out of doing this. I just like talking about my toys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't need them. We don't need Hasbro when we have Tony.
Yeah, there you go.
We
See?
get guests, we get guests like Tony on the stream, so we don't need Hasbro.
And my endless wish list.
Okay, now, Zach, that is true. With how receptive they were to that stream, and with that level of just immaturity and saying things like Hasbro, everyone at Hasbro needs to be fired, and the fact that they would even entertain that stream, that is a little like, really, guys, like,
Right.
come on.
No, definitely. That was a head scratcher for sure.
Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. Did you guys have any other talking points or any other things that we needed to say?
Got all the reveals. That was
I'm not caught up
Yeah.
with Bad Batch.
You're not.
I'm not.
Well,
There's only 2 episodes left.
I mean, these past couple episodes of Bad Batch, I'm about to say something crazy.
Really?
They're just specifically the last 2 have just been nothing episodes. Like just absolutely nothing. And I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, I just want to watch X-Men 97 instead.
I haven't started that one yet.
Oh, it's incredible stuff. X-Men 97 has completely taken up my TV show brain. And Fallout. Fallout's actually shockingly good, which has surprised me as well. But yeah, these last 2 episodes of Bad Batch have just been... They're straight up filler episodes. And I hate to say that because season 3 was such a banger. So banging.
I feel like they're building up to the last 2 episodes, and then I'm gonna miss the series when it's gone. And I'm one of the people who was like, when season 7 of Clone Wars came out, I was like, okay, we got to spend the first 4 episodes of this setting up another show. I get it. I've gone all in on Bad Batch. Like, I absolutely love it. Love all the characters. I'm gonna be heartbroken if I lose any of them.
Oh yeah. I
think
mean,
I-
I'm just hoping that these last 2 episodes really, bring the pain. Not necessarily bring the pain, but
See, you said it now. It's gonna happen now.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like the season was so laser focused, and then like it's just like started to grind and like slow down a lot, and I don't understand why. I feel like there's so much that they can, easily be doing, but these last 2 episodes, it's just meh. So
Maybe
that's how
it'll
I'm
feel
feeling.
different on a because I'm planning on before we watch the finale, we're going to go back and watch the whole season again. So maybe seeing them one after another in sequence without the week-long wait in between, maybe it'll enhance it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Because it does kind of feel that is a fair point, Tony. It does kind of feel like, wow, I waited all week for this.
And I remember the last time they did a surprise double episode week. I got to the end of the first episode not knowing that, and I felt a little bit like, okay, I waited a week for that. All right. And then the next episode started showing, okay, they knew. Okay.
Yeah. They were like, let's go.
They got me covered.
Yeah. But I mean, that's okay. I'm still digging this season overall. I think is significantly better than season 2. And I also really like the sort of armor update with no spoilers, but the little armor update that we got in this last episode. I was like, okay,
I've learned my lesson. As soon as I see them on the shelves, I will buy them on the day. I'm not going to try and change my mind a few months later. That lesson has been well and truly learned.
Creepshow?
I like Creepshow. Where's my cake?
Last question to you boys. Do I go blue or do I go back to pink going forward? Because the blue really pops and the pink really pops.
I do like, I mean, I'm biased because I do the blue background too, but I do like the blue. The blue is nice.
I think
have green fig.
I think blue would be nice for you since I always have the purple on. And like pink, purple, kind of closer colors.
So you think it kind of, we have an aesthetic opposite vibe going?
A little bit of a contrast going.
Fig says, do I have green? So here's back to the pink, which I love the color pink. I love the vibe, but I like blue.
Yeah.
Too. Or that's it actually.
Yeah. The blue seriously like pops way harder.
Yeah.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I know.
In
Fig was
comparison,
asking about green. The red really shines too, I think. But I don't like red. This is for you, Fig. Let me. Ah, shit. I gotta go.
Missed it.
Did you not get batteries for your remote, bro?
I still didn't.
Come on, it's been a week.
Okay, this is the green. I don't really think it pops, Fig. I don't really think it pops.
I think blue.
Yeah, I'm still team blue.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's like that scene in Toy Story 2 when he's like clicking through all the channels and then wait. He's like, wait, and then he's like, no, I've already gone too far. I got to go through the whole thing again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Blue to match the blue Mandos.
There we go. You guys think that pops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it does too. I might keep the blue for next week.
What if I'll go blue.
Ooh.
See, but I've got a remote.
Damn.
Go green. Green doesn't really look that great. Go red.
Yeah.
That's got a nice look to it.
The only time we ever change it is Halloween and Christmas. Other than that, it's always purple. Right? That's technically, yeah.
Yeah, because this has like a little bit of like spectrum options. So you like turn it to red, and then I like turn it down one, and it's this purple, and this is the typical background color. We could go white.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad or anything.
It just looks bright.
Yeah. There we go.
Shep made it right in time for the end of the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the ending where we're just messing around and talking about color backgrounds.
Yep. Our LED lights.
Yep.
Everyone was liking the red.
We've got some built into our bookcase back there because the power goes out here like when there's a breath of wind in the wrong direction. But I'm pretty sure they're out of batteries, so we'd just be stuffed if the power went out.
Yeah, you got to get those. You got to get the rechargeable one. Well, I guess that doesn't help if the power goes out.
Yeah.
Because you can't charge them.
Nope.
So
It's always, every time the power goes out, did you charge the lights? No, I did not.
So I can okay.
Didn't do that. Oh, yeah.
So that still looks normal. All right. I might keep the blue. I'll keep the blue for
blue.
next week.
Blue.
Because what are we doing next week here? Oh, so it's not the first. We still have one more stream before the first Sunday. Oh, and that won't be a Wheel of Rebo. Oh, snap. Okay. So big stream on May 5th. Everyone and their mother is going to want to show up for the May 5th stream.
I can't wait for you to be hungover.
Yeah, one of my best friends, Brandon, is getting married on May 4th, and I am the best man. So I'll be getting absolutely sloshed out of my mind, and then we will be, no matter what, I'm going to be there Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time.
Because I brought it up to you. I was like, you going to be on the stream the day after that? I'm like, it's the May 4th stream,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm like, it's going to be perhaps the biggest stream of the year. So
Could very well be. Could very well
I'm
be.
like, I'm going to need to be on that stream. I'm going to need to be on that stream. So that'll be a fun one. We might do, I think we had the idea to do another party stream like we did for SDCC. Where we might
I'm not even
send the
going to
link out
pretend
to
like I
channel.
remember.
Yeah, we might send the link out to channel members to join and share their thoughts about whatever reveal we're going over. Revenge of the Fifth, truly. Oh no.
Get
Justin's
those
gonna go
Trulies.
for 5 Trulies. That's my max, bro. That's my max.
That's getting Shadow Realm territory for Justin.
6 is too much. 6 is over the limit, brother. No 6 for me.
That's when you start getting the videos. Because he can't type anymore, but he can still figure out how to record saying things.
Those are always so fun.
Just laying on the floor somewhere. Oh, I just love you guys.
Yep, so that'll be a super fun stream. For Figure It Out this week, we might do predictions.
I think it would be good to do predictions this week, because obviously if we do predictions next week, it'll only be one day. And we're
Yeah.
probably going to get, in typical fashion, we're probably going to get the leaks on like Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursday, you know?
I'm already prepared for it. Like,
Yeah. So, Figure It Out this week will be our May 4th predictions for Black Series reveals.
Ooh.
I was just catching up with the chat. We do have a blunder filmed,
Yep.
but I don't
We
know.
do.
Do you still have to take those photos?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've
That's
been
no problem.
swamped with work lately, so I haven't been able to film the Padme review, the Anakin review. I've got nothing because I've
But you
just been.
you did do the Super Battle Droid though, so definitely
yeah.
check that out if you haven't already.
For sure.
We have both of the clone packs. We got the Super Battle Droid 2-pack up. We just did our most recent retrospective, which was so fun. I think it's my favorite one yet.
the
Because-
exclusives one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting
Yeah.
into the nostalgia for me because this is where Nate and I were like really getting into collecting, like 2015 era. So that was a really fun episode. Definitely check that out. And yeah, this week we'll do predictions for
Here-
May 4th.
Here's your hint, not Obi.
It's like we're always just doing clones to piss people off now.
But what
it
clone
really,
could it be?
It really is a blunder though, and
Yeah.
we make a good case for it. It's
Not
something
not
we
to
both,
not to toot our own horn, but we made a pretty good case.
yeah. But when Nate does some photos of that, he's gonna send them to me so I can work them into the video. I'll get that edited. So we do have a blunder filmed. I just don't know when that's gonna come out, and then Nate will eventually get to Anakin, Padme, figure it out like normal. We'll do a stream next week. Maybe we'll do an activity-oriented stream since I'm not expecting any news.
Right.
Yeah. That's it for me. Tony, do you have any upcoming content we should be on the lookout for?
Well, we're planning on hitting Motor City Comic Con. I think it's next month that's coming out. So fingers crossed we can get down there and do a vlog or something. I'm still looking for those Bad Batch figures. So anytime we're going to be in an area away from home, I'll be hitting up every Walmart I can. And I am planning on doing a video that I've been umming and ahhing about doing for a long time, which is sitting down and actually properly comparing the two different versions of Clone Wars, going over what I like about each one, what I dislike about each. I've been umming and ahhing about doing it because people are very, very, very defensive of their Clone Wars.
Oh yeah.
So, I've never wanted to be. No.
I think literally, because we just did our Tartakovsky Clone Wars wish list, and I said something along the lines of like, I didn't watch 3D Clone Wars till I was an adult, and somehow there was like some people that translated that to I hate 3D Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a minute.
I didn't say that.
That's literally not what I said at all. They're like, wow, I can't believe Nate hates 3D Clone Wars.
I mean, I didn't even get into 3D Clone Wars until season 4, I think.
Yeah.
I remember being out and about and I saw a magazine cover with Darth Maul in it, and I was like, hey, what's he doing back? And that was just how I got into it. But,
Yeah, I watched 3D Clone Wars as it aired, like all the way back, like season 1. Because I remember Rookies. I remember the episode on Orto Plutonia, the snow with the Talls. I remember the episode with Jar Jar and Greedo, but they were all like, or Greedo's homeworld, Rhodia, not Greedo himself. But the episodes were so random, out of order. Like I wasn't following; I was just watching. So I didn't watch it in order all the way through until I was an adult as well, like college. So whatever, I love it. But
yeah, it's great.
It doesn't matter when you watched it. Anyone is able to appreciate any form. I mean, none of us were alive during the OT. And that's like our bread and butter favorite thing ever. So
Facts.
I actually can't say with confidence if I've ever seen the original theatrical versions of the OT. I know I've seen the special editions because that's what I grew up with.
We got to change that.
Oh, yeah.
We got to change that.
Gotta
We'll have
track
to
down
send
a
you the
version.
link
Yeah.
to Harm's Despecialized.
Right. Despecialized or get some classic VHS tapes.
Ooh. Fig. You're right.
Yeah.
You can't like both. This is Star Wars.
Oh,
man.
that's right. We're supposed to be
divided.
fighting about this.
That's right. Yeah.
I love that. So you walked out of the theater when they said Sky Guy.
Yeah. Cloner Civil War. Yeah. So what kind of Clone Wars fan are you?
Yeah. Tartakovsky 2D. Dave Filoni 3D.
Wow, Zooboy says didn't watch till Disney Plus.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. And you know what? I pride myself on never having seen the holiday special. I have no interest in watching Mark Hamill with some very interesting makeup on.
Haven't seen droids. Haven't seen Ewoks.
And like in the holiday special, there's like that weird VR scene with like the Wookiees are like watching the lady on the. I'm just like, what is this?
It's watching some kind of like how-to video, like that's walking her through it, and it's all just Wookiee screaming.
No subtitles.
I like Zach's news comment there. We're gonna watch the holiday. He's gonna force us to watch, just like he forced me to watch Visions when I was there.
If it was for the sake of content, I'm in. I'd be definitely in to watch it for the sake of content.
All right.
Exactly. The B-Man. It's Wookiee VR porn. Straight up. That's what I got from that scene. I was like, is that what they're going for with this? I do have all of droids. And Bucky actually has both of the Ewok movies on Laserdisc.
Oh, snap.
And we do have a functioning Laserdisc player as well.
That's awesome. I love that.
Holiday specials on YouTube. Rob says Boba Fett's debut is watchable. The rest is not.
Tony, I'll have to send you.
Oh, nice.
I'll have to send
Sealed.
You'll have to unseal it and then watch it.
One last time.
Somehow reseal it.
Yeah.
Just be sure not to mess up my Kellogg's coupon that I'm going to use.
Hey, you can save up to $7. Look at that.
It does expire soon, New Year's Eve on 1996. So,
man, we're gonna have to use that soon.
That's coming up.
last chance to own the original Star Wars.
Wow.
I love that we just randomly found a sealed copy of this.
Yeah, I think I found that for you.
Cause I'm like a little collector of these tapes.
Oh yeah.
Shit! No, I just broke one probably.
Yeah. I've got like the old CBS Fox
I have,
Star
like-
Wars tapes.
I have like so many. Why do I have? This was my childhood one. You can tell because it's
Oh yeah,
tattered.
it's just feathered up at the bottom there.
It's because tapes do eventually wear out. Some tapes have been played more than others, so you got to have backup copies for the backup copies for the backup copies.
Very
I think I probably have of the original trilogy 5 different sets of VHS tapes of all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, because. All right, quick physical media segment. Because now we just gotta.
I wish I had mine nearby. They're all upstairs though.
It was a copy of Empire that fell. And I love classic media like this, like looking at the logo. But that's why we associate purple with Empire, and we wanted the Galaxy packaging to be purple for Empire.
Just like Return of the Jedi maroon.
Yep. But I also have this VHS set of the OT.
Oh yeah, I think that's a special edition set.
Yep.
Still cool to have the slip cover though.
Someone literally wrote on here like number 1. like watch this one first, and then Oh, they got it out of order. They put number 2 on return.
Bro,
I mean,
could they not read the Roman numerals behind like that's on the box?
I've heard some pretty out there. What order do you watch Star Wars in? But
Yeah.
465 is not one I've heard before.
But this slip cover is so dope. I
Yeah,
love this.
that's a great slip cover.
But yeah, that was our quick little end of the stream physical media segment.
I think my dad, I hope he still has them because I want them. He's got it's like a gold Darth Vader head slip box, and it's got the 3 special editions in it.
Yes.
And then each one of them's got a documentary on the start of like all the changes that they made and how they made it.
Wait, is
those
that
are
a
the ones
DVD
that
set?
it was a VHS. Those are
It's
the
a
ones
tape
that
set.
yeah, I grew up on those ones. Those were the ones I was as interested in the filmmaking side of it as I was in the actual movie.
I think that's the set too where George Lucas says Hoth, like he pronounces Hoth as Hoth, and you're like, what?
He's got to be trolling. Like that's just
He's doing it on purpose, man.
like bro is just like, I'm gonna piss some people off with this one. Yeah, when I was filming on the ice planet Hoth, dude, you got to get the Indonesian episode 3 tape.
yeah.
That's
does
like
kind of suck.
$200.
2005, they must have started phasing out VHS, and Revenge
Yep.
of the Sith doesn't have a U.S. release.
Yep, no U.S. tape of 3.
I love an
Unfortunately,
incomplete set. I've got a special 25th anniversary edition of Heir to the Empire that I had Timothy Zahn sign back in 2019, but they never did 25th anniversary editions of Dark Force Rising and Last Command. So
Great.
I've just got the one hanging out on my bookshelf.
They're like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you know what? We didn't sell enough of those. It's fine.
They're like, there's enough of these in print.
But the thing is, I really like it because in the margins on the pages, you've got notes from Timothy Zahn where he's like, oh, this is where I introduced hot chocolate into Star Wars and got about a dozen death threats the following week.
Oh, Star Wars fans, never change.
Yep. Oh, we've been like this forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though you're making this thing I like, I love the maroon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the maroon is so good. I mean, green makes sense for Galaxy packaging.
I also really miss the old Taco Bell toy where it was like the mirror and it was Yoda on one side and Darth Vader on the other, and you like flipped it back and forth. I wish I still had that.
Right.
Still got Jar Jar though. Squirter Jar Jar.
Nice.
I forget where this was from. Misa gonna squirt and eat. You could hear him blowing
Of
air.
course.
Yeah.
From the famous scene where he squirts water.
Oh yeah. Taco Bell did. Every once in a while they had, if it was for like a huge movie like Godzilla in 1998. There was a Taco Bell toy line. There was like a little Godzilla hand puppet I used to always have.
Yeah, I had that.
Oh, I miss the Taco Bell toys. I mean, they're super dirt cheap. Yeah, and the Phantom Menace cups. I actually want to get a few of those. And thankfully they're cheap. They're on eBay. That's the best part about Phantom Menace merchandise is it is dirt. All of it is dirt cheap. So I love it. Now that I'm super nostalgic about it, I'm like, wow, I could get all this cool merch and I don't have to really
Right.
spend that much on it.
Right.
I remember going to a KFC when Phantom Menace came out. They had like 6 toys, and the one that I wanted was the Darth Maul on the speeder that you pull him back and he shoots off.
Yes.
I really, really wanted it, but
Yes.
they wouldn't let me pick it. I had to get a random one. I ended up with a Jar Jar that shot its tongue out or something. And then the very next kid that comes in is like, "It's my birthday. Can I pick my toy?" And he picks the bloody Darth Maul one. I was like, should have lied. I should have lied. I should have come in and said it was my birthday.
Hey, wait, it's also my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. As little Tony.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what day is it today? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
appreciate the kind words. All right. Now I think we're ready to skedaddle.
Yep.
So thanks everyone for sticking with us. It's been a really fun stream. Did some news, did some recent pickups, did some reveals. Shoot the shit.
Talks about toys a lot.
I don't know if I wanted to curse, but we're like 2.5 hours in, so that's fine.
Yeah.
We're past the watershed. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Nate.
yeah,
Take us
so,
out.
thanks everyone for tuning in with us this week. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you. We still had just over 200 people by the end of this stream, so that's
Yeah.
incredible.
That's super cool.
Of course, Tony.
Got our last minute.
Yeah. Commander Cook's always got to throw some credits at us at the very end, so appreciate the super chat there, Cook.
Yes, thank you.
Tony, I also appreciate you joining us once again. It's
Oh,
always
thanks
great
so
to
much for
have you
having me.
on.
Yep. Thanks for having me. It was great fun.
Love talking to a fellow goatee brother. You know, there aren't too many of us left in the world.
We're keeping it going. We're keeping it going.
That's right. Now let me ask you this: can you grow a beard?
I've never tried. Like, I've always thought of giving it a go, but it always just ends up with this. So
Yeah.
maybe I
'Cause-
can.
Like for me, I don't really get anything here. So
Right.
this is my option. Is the goatee, which not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
I'm
but-
all in on the goatee, all in on the Kenobi. It's good for me.
yeah, exactly. Obi-Wan Kenobi had one. Damn it.
Yeah.
But appreciate you joining us as always. You guys should absolutely check out Tony's channel. Make sure you subscribe, show him some love. It's always got some really great videos on there. And maybe, hopefully, we'll have the Blunder out this week. Maybe, hopefully, I'll either have Anakin or Padme review up at some point, but I'm not sure. Work is picking up. It's getting closer to the summer season, which is when it's very busy for me. So I've just been getting home and I've been dead tired, and I just haven't felt like recording anything. So figure it out every Friday, as always, though, of course.
For sure.
But thanks everyone for watching this week. Again, I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin
See you guys later.
and Tony.
You may subscribe when ready.
There it
We will
was.
see you guys on the very next Lazy Sunday live stream. Same time, same place. Right here
later,
on
guys.
Out of the Basement.
Yep.